Well, welcome everybody to fifth episode of Scum and Villainy. Last where we left off, you guys had just arrived on Canton, uh, where you were told Lindis was hiding, and Gento. You're originally going to drop off Gento off on Varl, and he told you though that he knows the girl that you guys are looking for, and he led you though to the person who's been hiding her, which was Oberyn, and Oberyn said that he might let you talk to Lindis if you helped him go to this nearby temple where he was looking for an artifact that was said to be hidden in this temple. And after a little get together, a little party you guys had, lots of drinking, lots of
Party.
lots of party. Uh, you guys made it to the temple, bit drunk, some of you, and there you encountered a Zabrak in one little room, and all this papers and information about Night Sisters and Zabraks, and you encountered two Jordicas, and have also encountered this small group of Dathomirians and uh, Zabraks. And one of the Dathomirians revealed herself to be uh, Sarah, that's her name, not Jacera, like I said before. Yeah, I know. Um, but a fight ensued, and during the fight, Lindis showed herself. She helped save some of you guys, and Jercera, being overwhelmed, left, but not before releasing a Kintan Strider on you guys, and the Strider got a hold of Oberyn and smashed his leg with a club that just completely broke it, the bone sticking out and bent. And uh, JJ, you were able to kill the Strider though. And TB, you also acquired the artifact, this strange metalish cube floating in the top of the shrine. And Oberyn, you went unconscious while Doc tried to stabilize you, and that is where we left off.
I forgot some of that because I was stoned and tired.
So can I try to stabilize him?
Yeah. I want you to go ahead and roll a doctor for me. This is going to be a desperate position, limited effect.
All right.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Wow, a demon.
I am a devilish doctor.
Devilishly handsome.
Hail Satan.
My name is Satan.
Well,
I mean, as I'm in this, it looks like Hail Satan.
Well, I was gonna do this either way, but we can do it now.
Don't say that.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move you into the whisper channel. So
okay,
be right back.
You were gonna move him anyways.
All right. So this is what happens in the middle of you repairing Oberyn's leg. You have this feeling inside of yourself where it's that same new feeling that you've had, something that you think is the force, and while you're stabilizing Oberyn's leg, you feel this power, and it feels welcoming. It feels something that you think you enjoy and something that you can use to your benefit. And in doing so, as you're grabbing a hold of Oberon's leg, you feel it almost kind of take control. And as you're removing the bandages, trying to make sure everything's stabilized, you let it control you, and you see this power mend the bone. You see the bone moving on its own, going back into the leg and resealing the wound and everything. And you uh everyone's seeing this, and I'll re-explain it to them, but this is in your head. You have this feeling that's coming to you, and the bone settles in, and you instantly wrap up the leg, and you get a ability that I need to copy and paste because I do not remember it.
Perfect.
So you can copy and paste this into. Actually, I can add it right here.
I mean, I can just add it if you want to send it to me, unless it's easier for you to add.
I already have your sheet up, so.
Yes.
And this is entirely homebrew, so
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
I don't think it went. Okay, it did go through. All right. Yeah. Shit. There you go.
Oh, there it is. Let's see.
So we can go
I
back.
can use the force to stabilize.
Alrighty. So, while fuck. While Doc, yeah. While Doc is looking at the leg, you're all watching him, and he's kind of staring at the leg. Oberon is still unconscious, and you see Oberon, his hands are frozen, and you see this almost like new demeanor overtake him, and you all see Oberon's leg. You see the bone move on its own and go back into the leg, and you can see re it's fixing itself, and you see like where the crack was. The crack line is thinning, and then it disappears, and you see the wound come up and seal itself shut. And Oberon, you now do not have level 3 harm anymore. You have now level 1 small limp.
I did it.
You still have a broken nose, by the way.
Oh shit. Okay. Fuck. Damn it. Okay. Well, I can fix my leg, but a little nose. No.
You didn't do it. It was
So
not.
what I'm hearing is that I have regenerative abilities.
Well, that's
You
not
want
what
to
happened.
break your leg? Actually, I couldn't do that, but I bet Angel would do it for me.
Don't have to ask me twice.
Hell yeah.
So, Oberon, it takes a little bit after, it's about maybe a minute or two after the leg has been resealed, and you get up, or your eyes open, and you take in your surroundings, and you seem kind of confused. You had this immense pain that was very overwhelming, and then you had just went unconscious, but now your leg seems fine for the most part.
Where are we? Where are we still in the, or did we end up moving?
You're about at like the base of the stairs of that whole shrine room.
Oh no, he's confused.
Okay.
Gonna have to put him down.
The hell just happened? Grabbing at my leg, where the break was.
Linda's during this entire time, she saw all this and she's just completely shocked. She's exhausted though also, and so had she been in a better condition, she would be completely just fucking panicked looking at this, but she sees it and she's kind of a little bit confused as well, but also curious.
Doc is completely wiped out.
Yeah, it's speaking of that whole process, while it was welcoming and it did feel good to help someone using this newfound ability, since it is new, you don't know how to completely take control of it, and with that, you suffer level 1 harm, exhaustion.
Yes, on top of my sprained wrist.
So,
Hell yeah.
but Linda's pipes up and she says, "We have to get out of here. That was a lot of noise."
You shouldn't even be here, Lindis. Damn it. Help me up.
And she says, "I'm sorry. I heard that you were in trouble."
It's not safe. You saw what just happened. What if she had taken you, huh?
And she says,
Wait.
"Well,
Hey, where's my artifact? I'm straight to that.
TB has the artifact, but you put it in your pocket last time."
Did she take it?
Linda says, I don't think so."
I'm looking around at everyone. Well,
Anything?
I'll be honest, I forgot what we were looking for.
I forgot. What?
Yeah, I was too busy shooting things to make sure people didn't die.
Oh, well. I'm
And
gonna
then
walk towards.
Is
I'm
there
gonna
still an
limp
enemy
towards
near
the
us or
temple.
no?
What was that?
Is there still an enemy near us, or is everyone run away?
Uh,
Isn't there still something happening?
no, the JJ killed the Strider. You guys, everyone killed the Jersera's followers. Jersera's the only one who got out.
Escaped, yeah, but I thought
Yeah.
they, aside from this person showing up, I thought there was something else that showed up that scared them away or something. Or
No.
was that the thing that
That was
The-
the girl, I think. That was Lindis, wasn't it? That's
Linda scared everybody, really.
scared everybody.
Lindis showed up. Jersera was the only one left by that point because Lindis killed the last of her followers.
Okay, so we're all alone now. We're not
Yes.
in combat. Okay.
Yes.
Think we're alone now.
Alright, so now I grab it out and I'm all like, I got it. I just wanted to make sure that they were gone.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God. I hobble my way over.
You don't have to come over here. I'll like walk over to you.
Continue to walk. I meet them halfway.
Oh
I'm
my
so excited.
Now, what's this do again?
I wanna, well, that's what I'm trying
Can
to
we
find
talk
out.
about this not in the scary temple?
Actually, that's a great idea. Lindis, help me out. Come on.
And Lindis walks over and she goes. She grabs like one side, puts your arm around her shoulder, and is trying to help you.
And I didn't hand it to you yet. Like, I got closer to you with it. And then when Doc was saying, shouldn't we go outside? And you were reaching for it, I like pulled it back. And like, we're headed outside, like with this together, with me holding it.
I stumble forward, fully intended to grab it.
Because you're still being helped and you're slower than me, so.
That is true.
Well, come on, we had a deal.
Before or
Well,
during
we can do it outside, like we said.
All right.
I'm
Let's
just
go
trying
then.
to head out there, and this seems it would be a bit awkward for you to try to carry and be helped at the same time. So
Okay, just get me the hell out of here, Lindis.
Before this, JJ, you can look around. I'm gonna need you to roll a study though.
All right.
This is gonna be a control
Uh,
position standard effect.
didn't someone search pockets already of the people that were following, or no?
No,
Okay.
controlled standard, right?
or that was the Zabrak in the little room.
Oh, okay.
6.
Nice.
So you look around the bodies. There doesn't really seem much in terms of what was here originally. You see on the walls where there is torches, and then also seems to be kind of like hieroglyphics or runes of some kind. Um, but other than that, really the only thing that seems somewhat salvageable are the weapons from these bodies. There's a sword, there's a spear, there's a hatchet, there's an axe. Um,
Um, can I take the hatchet and the axe?
sure.
All right, I'll take those.
All right. I will say, um, for any new item that you get, uh, it will count as a load.
All right.
So, and you can add that to your items as well.
Do you need me to carry any of that for you, JJ?
No, I got it. I'm just very heavy now.
We only have a normal load.
I know, but I have enough.
Okay, just making sure.
Um, so you guys decide to head back up.
Absolutely. Doc doesn't want to be in here anymore. He is tired.
Yeah.
He tired.
Needs a nap.
We get somewhere safer at least.
Linda says we can go back to my hideout, and she's she's also helping out over and during this.
Is that a good idea, Lindis?
Well, I don't know where she went. She might come back, and I don't really want to deal with that right now.
What if she's following us right now?
Shouldn't we just go back to Oberon's place so that your hideout stays semi-secret?
Lindis looks at Oberon.
Yeah, we're going back to my place. Shouldn't even know you're here, Lindis.
She says, "Quit your fucking nagging," and helps you up, and you wince in pain. Still, it's not as much pain as it was from before, but it's still kind of like that sort of phantom pain in a sense. So, uh, yeah. So you guys slowly make your way back up to the from the top of this or from the stairs, passing by the Joridika who is still left up there, and past the tiles, and you go back to the entrance of the temple. And I totally forgot, Angel, your drone. Where was your drone again? Or
Oh,
you withdrew it after it scanned.
yeah. Because it hacked. I had it on one of the droidicas.
Yeah, and then uh, it sensed the it sensed all the Dathomirians and the Zabraks, and then
Yeah.
I think
Did I
you
think I took it back after that?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's just back in the dock.
Okay, so you guys make your way back to the entrance, and you get to the entrance, and you hear noises outside. Can't really tell what it sounds like. What you could closest thing you could think of is maybe murmuring.
Mm,
Um,
I'm gonna like. Is it possible? I don't know. We haven't really talked about the mechanics of the drone. Like, is it super noticeable, or would it be possible to maybe on the down low, like have it peek, like from the top of the door out?
I think you might. I would say you would have to roll for it.
Okay.
Um, that would be a skulk.
All right. Let's try it.
So this is gonna be risky position, and this is gonna be standard effect.
Big money.
A 3.
Not so big.
So you take your drone out and you have your little remote, little controller trying to lead it, and the sandstorm that's outside has kind of picked up a bit, and it's a bit too much for your drone. Your drone being super lightweight, and you can see it get kind of smacked to the side of the door frame of the temple, and it's pretty loud. It doesn't seem like it damaged the drone, but it still made enough noise, and the murmuring stops for a second, and then you hear footsteps coming, and they're getting faster and faster, coming towards the door frame.
So I'm gonna send from there. Like, I think we're coming back from the left side. I'm gonna send the drone to the right side.
Um, so from how it was, I can draw it here.
Or whichever side we're not on, like if we're coming back in and we hear the people around the corner.
So this was this is the door frame right here, uh, and the side where the Zabrak was over here, and this is where the Droidicas and the shrine was. So you're coming from the
Mhm.
right side. So you send your drone. It was originally over here, this side.
Uh the drone is, well, it was coming from me, so wherever we were coming back from.
Yeah, so it'd be
So
this
I thought we
side.
were coming back from this. Okay, we were on this side.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna send the drone when the drone comes back through the doorway. I'm gonna have the drone go this way.
Okay. So, you guys.
And I'll just whisper.
It's coming. It's the face
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
It's the Katamari Prince.
with the mustache.
So you put the drone on this side over here.
Yeah.
All right.
And then whisper to them.
All right.
People are coming.
So immediately your drone picks up uh an exact number, about 23 individuals,
What the fuck?
and
Uh
they all, you see these people start coming in, and they're charging in, and they start filling up the entire room, and they all spot you guys, and they all have weapons, mainly spears and lances, but they have them pointed at you, and you can see through this dimly lit
it was not-
temple,
no.
through this dimly lit temple. uh, they're all the same species. They're all red Nictu, the same thing as Junto, and they all take a stance and point their spears at you, and uh, it takes about at most a minute for them all to get in there, and then you hear just one single set of footsteps coming closer to you guys. You guys are about kind of, you're cornered in this sense, but you hear these footsteps come, and you see this large Rednick too, and just a bunch of armor, carrying a large axe, and he looks at all of you and he says, "Who are you people, and why do you have come to this temple?"
We were just leaving.
And he says, "What have you been doing?"
Trying not to die.
And he says, "We received a report that there was a large commotion coming from this sacred temple, and that several Sith have been spotted."
I don't know about several.
You can go check their bodies behind us.
I want both of you to roll a sway for me.
Wait, who?
JJ and Doc to roll
Okay.
a sway.
Oh, like just normal?
This is going to be this is a risky position standard effect.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
At least there was a 6, so.
I forgot. Did our Gambit come back since I got those 6s on a Desperate?
You did get. That is true. Um,
Can I just roll
I'm gonna-
again, but add it like a die?
you can roll again and just be one die.
Yeah.
You guys got two gambits from that because it was a crit. Well,
Wow.
Amazing.
Hey,
okay.
Die don't lie.
You're
Yes,
down to one gambit. So
You're just flipping coins tonight.
yeah.
Okay, but I got a 6, so.
Yeah, so with that, this Rednick 2, he looks at JJ with he kind of looks like he's like kind of agreeing with you, and then he looks at Doc and he's looking at, he's like he doesn't believe that you guys killed them or that they're dead. And he says, I'll have some of my men go over," and he gestures at about 2 or 3 to go past you guys towards the into the corridor, towards the stairs to the bottom room.
While we're doing this, can we go wait outside with you guys? I don't want to be inside here anymore.
Well, that's too bad, because we have all the time that we need.
Can I sit down?
Sure.
What's your name?
But we don't have the time, like the time doesn't revolve around you.
I mean, he's got the numbers and the weapons, so it kind of does.
It's a bit entitled.
At that, one of the other soldiers raises their spear towards TP and says, "How dare you speak out and towards our fucking commander?" And the redneck tooth who you were speaking to originally raises his hand to telling his soldier to lower his weapon. And after that, the commander that you assume, he says, "My name is Lord Urable. I am the commander of this tribe, the Morgukai."
Can you spell both of those for me?
Urable, it is Yurbul. And Morgukai is Morgukai. And he says, again, like I said before, we've received a report that several Sith were wandering around this temple and that they were searching for something.
Do we look
Are
like fucking Sith to you?
No, but you do look like Jedi. And to us, both the Sith and the Jedi are
You look like a
enemies.
Jedi?
What's a Jedi
Yeah.
fucking look like? You don't know what you're talking about.
It looks like,
Sounds like
well, they look like that, and he points at Oberyn, who
Oberon
has
coughs of blood.
who still has his lightsaber on his hilt,
Hmm.
or on his side. I meant has the hilt on his side.
Is there a wall that's close to me?
Yes, it's right behind you.
I am immediately going to put my back on it and just slide down.
Okay, you do that, and one of the soldiers is kind of eyeing you. You notice is eyeing you, uh, watching your every move.
Once I hit the ground, I then just continue to lean over and then lay down and close my eyes.
Okay. The commander he looks at you and he goes back up to JJ and he says, "Is he all right?"
Oh yeah, we're just all exhausted. We're we were busy just checking things out. We stayed a little longer than we wanted to. Almost got murdered, so that was fun. And yeah, now we're just waiting to leave.
Uh, Yerbal says to you, "Well, I might let you go, but you have to tell me why you were here. What was your
I look
purpose?"
over at Oberon.
um. Oh, just little recon. No big deal. I'm putting all my weight on Lindis at this point.
Roll a sway. This is a desperate position. This is gonna be standard effect.
Um.
Oh wait, can I aid him?
You want to assist?
Yeah, assist.
Okay. You take 1 point of stress then, and
Okay.
Sway, desperate,
desperate,
standard.
standard, and you get 1 bonus dice for the assist.
Oh.
A 4. Uh, Yerbal looks at you and he says, "Little recon, eh? What exactly were you looking for?"
Well, if we found something, I would have told you.
He
Can't tell
says,
me this place not is. You can't tell me this place isn't at least a little inviting. Well, when you look at it.
Yerbal says, "You do have a point, but
I think we've learned our lesson though, and we're ready to go home.
uh, Yerbal says, uh, why though? Why recon? What exactly were you trying to look for?"
Oh, what does anyone else do recon for?
He heard about the Sith here.
Are you saying this with your face down in the floor?
Yeah, and they can barely hear. I'm literally speaking into the ground.
He's very tired.
We're
uh,
all very tired.
uh, so Yerbal says, "All right, but if I ever see any of you again, especially you," and he points at Oberyn, he says, "You most likely won't ever live to see another day again."
I've heard that before. Let's get out of here, please.
Thank you so much for your hospitality.
At that, Yerbal gestures to the rest of the soldiers, and uh, they make a path for you as you guys make your way towards the exit of the temple.
I'm lagging far behind
Yeah.
since I didn't move until I started hearing steps. Then I had to just.
Okay. So, you guys, leave. Uh, you guys make it back out, into the outdoors, and the sandstorm, while it did pick up a couple minutes ago, it's slightly settled, and it's slightly windy, but you see the town. It's about a mile or two away, and you see there's lights, so you can start heading over there. Um, so you start trekking over. It's very slow. You all are exhausted. Um, Jin uh is uh is he on Angel or is he on Doc?
He's on Doc. Angel's pissed at both of them right now.
Yeah.
She is huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she ain't happy.
Wait, why again?
Cause I was typing it earlier.
She wanted
She was
to get
trying
the
to,
lightsaber.
yeah, she was trying to get the lightsaber out of Jin's hand, and he just outran her and hid behind Doc, and then Doc like motioned for him to get up on his shoulders, so he did. And then when the guys came in and were talking about Sith and stuff, he hid the lightsaber in Doc's vest,
I
so
don't
he's
think
still
Doc
hanging out
knows
there.
about it.
The
He is
lightsaber?
pretty nimble. He might not.
Doc
But
is
yeah, as soon
very
as
tired.
yeah,
So
when
all
they're
Doc
out of,
knows, he's like, you're just giving him an ugly look for no
well, no, because
I mean, I
he
know
told
what he
Jin to get
wanted.
on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not subtle.
Oh, okay.
She still like didn't know about the lightsaber. That was kind of brand new. I think she found out about it in this fight, actually. And she doesn't trust him with it. She wants it for herself, and she ain't happy. And then the Doc helping him keep it is like, yeah, double pissed.
Yeah. Doc, by the way, since it's another level 1 harm for the sprain wrist and the exhaustion. Um, the exhaustion goes into the second box
Oh, okay.
because it's two separate things.
Did not know. Thank you.
Um, but you guys slowly make your way through the sand. It's rough, it's coarse, it's getting everywhere, and
Oh no.
uh, and you're about maybe, I'd say, an eighth to a quarter of a mile away from the city when you start hearing sirens go off, and they're blaring, and it's kind of going like a whoop, whoop, whoop. It goes 3 times before a brief pause, and then it repeats, and then uh, you hear a speaker go off and saying, "Your attention, please. Several individuals are proven as threats to this town. Please hide in your homes, lock your doors, stay safe. The Empire has been notified." And that repeats, and the sirens go off.
I think that's our cue to get the fuck out of here.
You start seeing, you're about, you're just about on the cusp of the outskirts of the city, and you see several people nearby who are trying to run. They're running into the town when you see uh, this person come by running next to them, pulls out a large blade of some kind, possibly it looks like a machete, and just whacks at this first individual, and they go down instantly. And this person raises their machete again and swings it down at their head and starts chasing after the rest of the other people who are running.
How far away did we see this happen?
This is about maybe 150, 200 feet.
Oh, okay, so like pretty far off in the distance.
Yeah, it was really hard to see because at this point too, it's starting to pick up again the sandstorm, and it was hard to see, but you could clearly tell through the lights this person chasing them. You can't really tell what they look like, but that
Can we go like the opposite direction? Oh,
Yeah, we didn't drive the
Oh, yeah,
our
where is
car
the
here, did we?
you guys
We walked here.
you guys landed in the dock station in this town.
Yeah, but then we drove the thing to Oberon's place, but we didn't use the thing to go to
Oberon's place is in this town.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, so we had to go back to Oberon's to get the
Mm-hmm.
the
Do
truck
we have
anyway.
to sneak into the town?
Grab the whip.
And at the sight of this, though, Linda says, "Who was that?"
Do I know who that was?
Make a study. This is going to be control position, limited effect. A 3. You have no fucking idea.
All right. I have no idea. I have no fucking idea.
So, you see this person kind of run past the building, out of your guys' sight, further into the town. And you see kind of further away kind of a small dot, but you can tell it's a person. They're also running into the city. But yeah, there are a group of individuals who are obviously a threat, and the Empire has been notified. And let's put this for JJ, a clock. This is gonna be a 12 segment clock.
Oberon,
You-
we have to get back to your place.
Are they
that-
dressed or is there Sorry. Go ahead, Ock.
I said, Oberon, we have to get back to your place as soon
Yeah.
as possible.
I think I might hate it here, but I think you're right. We should probably get back.
Do I put a clock somewhere? I can't find it.
It's at the I think I already added it. It's under your contacts. It says clocks.
Oh, okay.
And
Is it- oh,
the clock name is Empire. And this is a 12 segment clock.
Well, it looks like the other people have already made their strike, so I guess whenever the clock fills up, the Empire's gonna have to strike back.
oh.
I love that.
That was worse than my sand. I'm sorry. It's
Hey, you started.
My God.
When
Are
we gotta
the-
return this Jedi to his house.
Are the raiders, are they like dressed similarly, or is there any, like, being from kind of a gang background, is there any kind of signifier that they are a part of a group or organization?
You couldn't really tell. All you were able to tell was that they had a large blade of some kind. And the most you can gather is that they seem to be dressed in fully clothed but also loose clothing, kind of similar to a cloak of some kind.
Okay.
So we just make a break for Oberon's place then, or for the
Yes.
chef.
Okay.
I like that idea.
All right. So you guys are slowly trekking through still the sand. You make it. It's about maybe 20 or so minutes. To when you finally get to the first building, and the sirens are getting louder, and the but you start hearing more screams and uh, loud noises, crashing, things breaking, um, and you make it to the first building, and you see immediately another cloaked individual nearby, and they're kind of walking around, kind of patrolling the area, and you see they're holding um, a large axe. Kind of, it's bigger than the one that JJ or Urable had. It's seems to be kind of more blade than handle, and they're walking around.
Are they actively blocking our path?
They they're kind of patrolling the area, like looking around, seeing if there's anyone still alive. You can see around you there's a couple bodies on the ground. It's the most you can see from your point of view is maybe like four. Uh, and you see this person going around. You see one of the people who are on the ground. They're barely moving. They're kind of trying to crawl themselves. They're bleeding from their side, and you see this hooded individual go to this person and just with their axe just swing down into their head.
While they're doing that, can you use shoot first to shoot them? Since they're distracted and we're technically from a hiding position.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
I'll do that then.
Okay.
So that would be scrap.
This will be scrap. This is going to be a risky position.
Okay.
Standard effect. Oh wait, you're using your fine sidearm, right?
I
Okay.
was.
Okay. Well, it would have been a great effect, but either way, you got a 6 on a risky position, so that's one more gambit. So you guys are now up to 2. Um, so with with your blaster, you go and shoot right as they come down. For the as they put this person out of their misery, you shoot, and the blast goes and hits them in the back, and they go down, uh, writhing in pain. They they couldn't really scream. It was just too much, and they're just kind of shaking, writhing from the pain in their back. But they go down. And that's going to fill up one segment of the clock.
All right. Well, that takes care of that one. Let's fucking hustle.
All right. You guys start going past the building, further into the town. Lindis is kind of helping you guys while still carrying Oberon. Oberon, you're still tired, and you're still kind of still confused about what the fuck happened. Um, and so Linus knew or knows of Oberon's place, but she hasn't been there too much. And she says, "I think it's this way." She points to the right. You guys start going through this alley, um, and you make it to the other side, and you see uh, about uh, about half dozen bodies on the floor, and you see a person looks to be human, and they're fighting with one of these cloaked individuals with some kind of with a broom, and this person has a bow staff, and they're both engaged in a fight right now. And there's uh, about two other cloaked individuals who are coming from the other side, your left side of the uh, of this alley, or on the left side of this area, and they're coming quickly, trying to help this person. That reminds me, we're actually back in the city. We're not at the temple, so I'm going to clear this.
All I can hear in my head was the TikTok song. Oh no. Oh no.
I hate that song.
Me too. That's why I was thinking about it.
Wait, we're not back at my base yet, are we?
No,
These
no,
bodies aren't. Okay, okay.
no.
Okay.
You guys made it through the alleyway. Linda says, "I think we're close by," and but you make it to the end of this alley. You're still hidden, but you see from where you guys are about half dozen bodies. You see this person with a broom fighting this cloaked individual with a bow staff, and you see two more cloaked individuals coming, uh, most likely to help this guy. It looks like an even fight between these two.
Well, he seems fine. We should go around. Come on, let's go.
Does the guy look? I don't know. What does the guy look like that's fighting with the broom?
He looks human. He looks like he's probably maybe in his 50s or so. Um, has dark skin, uh, with white hair, white long beard, and he's fighting this guy with a broom. And he's it from what you can tell, it looks like he might actually have the upper hand.
But he's about to get jumped by two more.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm all out of load. There's not a lot I can do.
Can I shoot them from the hiding spot?
you want to use shoot first again?
Yes, I do.
Who are you gonna shoot?
I'm gonna shoot at the
Put him
two
out
that
of
are
his
trying to
misery.
jump them.
Okay. I'm gonna say you can do that. This is gonna be a risky position, and this is gonna, since you're using the fine sidearm, since you're trying to shoot two people, it's gonna go from a limited to a standard effect.
Okay. And since I'm firing from a hidden spot, that's +1 dice.
Yes.
Okay.
A
Oh, I
4.
tried.
You quickly go and shoot. You shoot from your hiding spot with your sidearm, and you shoot the first guy in the head with the blaster, and you go and shoot again the other person, and you shoot them in the shoulder, and they stop for a second, and they look and they see you, and only you though, and starts charging.
The guy with the broom didn't get an attack of opportunity.
Wrong
And
game.
Oh no, wrong game.
so
Uh,
while he's running, can I try to use the force to like knock his foot sideways so that he trips?
Sure. This is going to be a desperate position, and it's going to be a standard effect. So you get an experience point. A 5.
Ooh.
You go and you use the force. Fuck, I totally forgot. By the way, you're exhausted, so that'd be minus effect. So it was actually limited
No
during that
worries.
time. But you go and use the force, and you are exhausted. It's then again, the force is still new to you, still trying to get the hang of it, and you go and you're able to somewhat get a feel of this person's ankle and just kind of just push it to the side and it does cause this person to trip, but not completely, not like face first or anything, but just they go down on like their side and they quickly get back up and start going. During this time, this old man or middle-aged man uh is fighting with this cloaked individual, and uh the person with the bow staff breaks off the tail end, the brush end of the broom, and the individual, the man, goes and knocks at the person's or whacks at the person's arms, and then uses the broken end of the broom and goes and stabs this cloaked individual in the head. And this cloaked individual goes down. So now you still have the person who was tripped. They're still coming.
Yeah, I just wanted to give JJ more time to be able to have a second shot, because after I do that, I'm heading back to the hideout.
Okay. So Oberyn and Lindis and now Doc are moving. Angel, are you moving with them, or are you still with JJ? Also TB.
I'm trying to get
I'm moving
them
with him.
wherever the hideout is.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do to help JJ.
We're like, you help someone that we don't know. That's a you problem. Bye.
I'll
No.
try and shoot him again.
Okay. You don't get the bonus dice because now your position's revealed. But
Yeah.
uh, this will be a desperate position. Great
Okay.
effect.
Great. Great effect. But wait, I have Daredevil, so I could get a bonus dice.
Let me reread that just to be sure.
You
Make a
should use
desperate.
last
Yeah.
gambit
Oh yeah.
too.
That is true. You do. If you do the desperate roll, you do get the bonus die. You do not get the XP though. So, if you still want to do it, you can, but just know that you don't get that XP.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. And you're just. Are you okay?
Wait, are we supposed to get XP every time we succeed at a roll in a certain?
It's
I think
No.
it's
no.
every time you do a desperate
Desperate
action.
roll.
Oh, desperate.
Every time it's a
Yeah.
desperate roll, doesn't matter if you succeed or not, you get an experience point. Every time you get a
Yeah,
6
that's-
though on a risky roll without using a gambit, you gain a gambit.
Oh, okay.
If you get a critical with a gambit, so 2 or more 6s, you get 2 gambits. So
And if you get 3 6s, you ascend to godhood.
yeah,
That was an amazing roll.
yeah.
That was
Yeah,
great.
that's 1 in 216, I think, is the odds of that.
6 cubed.
But so you go and this person's charging, and JJ, you move out of the alleyway and you go and you just one shot and the person goes down. And uh that shot, it was powerful. They're close enough to, and it was super powerful enough to where their hood comes off, and you see they're about maybe at this point like maybe 5 feet away from you, but you can see from their face it's another Dathomirian. And
The white-haired guy or the guy that they were fighting?
the The one that was that one that got tripped and was chasing after.
Okay.
The one that JJ just shot, and you see it's another Dathomirian. It's a it seems to be another Dathomirian female, and uh, same like white skin, same uh, black markings, tattoos on their face, with now a hole in the cheek.
Oh, jeez.
JJ doesn't fuck around. It's
I don't.
We're quickly learning this. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, don't fuck with my friends.
And the old man, he sees JJ and he says, "Thank you." And he looks around. He grabs the person that he killed. He grabs their bow staff and he starts running opposite way of where the or towards the direction of where the two that were coming from. He starts running that way. So, and do you follow Doc and the rest of them?
So they're all going to Oberon's place.
Yes.
And where is the old man headed?
He's heading. He went the complete. He went towards the direction of where the two were coming from. So, where everyone else went, they went to the right side of the alleyway. These people were coming from the left.
I'll stick with the group because the guy seemed like he could hold his own, and everyone else is kind of fucked on our end.
Okay. So, you go and you follow the rest of the group, and you guys go into Linus is still carrying Oberyn or helping Oberyn, and she says, it's over here." And you guys instantly see your desert buggy. Totally forgot what it's called.
Land Rover. I just looked it up again.
Land Rover, your Doom buggy, and you see the entrance to the hideout, and you all go through the door. The door opens, and you see Junto, and he says, "Get the fuck in here! Come on, come on, come on!" And you all quickly come through, and Junto's about to close it, but then sees JJ come through, and JJ comes in, and Junto closes the door. And he says, "What the fuck did you guys do?"
Angel just shrugs.
Junto Junto looks at over and says, "Did you guys go to the temple?"
No, we didn't make it. Yeah, this just happened on the way there. Junto, you idiot! You're supposed to be keeping an eye on her. How did she get out?
She said that she was gonna go get some food. I didn't think she was gonna fucking go and follow you guys to the fucking temple.
Oh God, all hell's fucking breaking loose. They know she's here.
Top-notch people you hire.
Hired is a strong word.
And Jen was like, "Jesus fucking Christ." Okay, maybe not Jesus fucking Christ, but
What's Space Jesus? What's the
Life Day. But Jen just says, "It's fucking chaos out there." He says, "All these fucking people came by, and they were coming from the direction of the fucking temple. So I thought you guys were fucking dead."
Well, almost, but not quite. Also, I never thanked you, Doc, by the way. So, thanks.
Don't mention it.
Never will not.
I would like to sleep.
That gesture to like a little, what are they called? The
Hammock?
napping things? Hammock.
Like
or
a
something. Yeah,
cot?
sure.
Oh,
Or a cot.
Yeah, a cot, sure.
Can't you
Or
wait till we
something
get
nice.
back to the ship?
We don't know if we're going back to the ship right now. We gotta talk to Lindis. Wake me up if we move.
It's at this point that another segment in the clock fills.
And then I lay on the cot.
Okay.
I'm gonna hobble over to a chair nearby and take a seat.
Okay. Lindis helps you over, and after she realizes that you're settled, she looks at the rest of you and she says, "All right, well, what is it you wanted to talk to me about?" Well,
I'm going through my notes for names real quick.
Jerisi.
We're trying to find her for Jerisi, and then what was the luck dragon called?
oh, the start,
Not
this
Falcor.
Farashatal.
Rash- okay.
Yeah, we're just supposed to give her the option, and then she decides, and then we're done.
Well,
The
also,
option to go with him
No, we're supposed to
or
bring her
with
back to
us to
Jerisi,
Jerisi.
give her the
Okay.
choice. The Sith are looking for her, but like they have like a wanted poster out for her,
Got it. Okay.
and the
All
Jedi
right.
want to keep her safe.
Uh, so first
the
I'll ask.
not the Jedi, the rebellion.
Oh yeah, the rebellion, same thing.
Okay.
Smile.
The does the name Jerisi mean anything to you?
Uh, no, not really. I I don't know anyone named Jerisi.
What about Verishatal?
Who?
Some dragon shit.
At that, Lindis is like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Do I recognize the name Jerisi?
Uh, make a study. This is a control position. This is a standard effect. A 2. No, you don't know who Jerisi is.
Gracie. The hell's that? Wait, did I ever ask what you guys wanted to talk to her about?
You're about to find out. Just don't worry about it.
That
Yeah,
sounds
like go
very
lay down or
threatening.
something.
Okay, I
About
pull
to
out a
find
flask
out.
and I'm just
Look,
gonna take a
We
sip.
got your shit. Don't worry about it.
I haven't gotten it though.
The TV still has it.
I shouldn't say anything. We'll deal with that in a minute. All right. Listen, we were hired to bring you back to some rebel uppity up. She says you can end a war. I don't fucking know. But look, if you want to do some good in this galaxy, just let us help you help her.
Roll a sway. This is gonna be.
Ooh, I'm not bad at sway.
This is a desperate position. This is a extreme effect.
Ooh. Should I use the gambit on this one?
Sure.
Please do.
Okay, so I'll use that for a bonus die.
If someone wants to assist or anything, also.
Nope. I want to keep laying on the cot.
Yeah, I don't know if we can afford any more stress.
I'll assist. I can stress a little bit.
Okay.
Oof, all right, 2 bonus dice. All right, 2 buckle my shoe. Let's do it.
A 5.
Oh my god! Thank God.
Last one.
Uh, Lindis, she takes a while to think this through, and she says, "They think that I can end this war." Who? The rebellion?
The leader of some rebellion and some kind of powerful dragon creature with the Jedi powers. I don't know.
Linda,
They need you. They sent us across this entire galaxy to find you. You gotta be important. They're paying us a fucking lot.
Lindis, she looks to the ground. She's pondering over this. This is taking a while. By the way, another segment fills in the clock during this time. Um, she's she's thinking this over, and she looks over to Oberyn and she says, "Do you think I should go with them?"
Oberyn takes another drink out of his flask. Lindis, it's not safe for you here anymore. I can't go anywhere. I can't leave my men. The rebellion is a pain in my ass, but I don't want you to end up like me. You can have a better life than this. Don't make the same mistakes I did. You can make something of yourself. A life I can't give you.
Lindis, she looks at Oberyn. She looks over the rest of you guys, and she says, "Okay, I'll I'll go, but there are a couple things. I don't have a ship, and I don't know if Oberyn told you, I'm kind of not really good with flying. If there's a chance you guys could take me, I would greatly appreciate it."
Yeah, that was the plan.
Yeah, yeah.
And then she
Hold on. I gesture over to TV.
Yeah.
I believe we had a deal, right?
Yeah, well, you have to tell us what this is about.
Do I know what this does?
let's go in the whisper channel.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So you've heard stories in your pastime, through drinks, through just conversation, through encounters, if you get my drift.
Yeah.
And you've heard stories about this artifact called a holocron, and you've heard that it contains information, either information from Jedi, from Sith, from Force users in general, but all you do know really is ones that are shaped like cubes seem to have mainly Jedi information, and this one is a cube.
Okay. Oh, wait. I was gonna ask you,
If you don't want to say it on stream too, you can message me and I can tell you if it's that secretive.
what I'm about to tell you right now?
Yeah.
No, I mean, because they can probably hear.
No, they're not, I trust them to not look at stream.
Okay, I mean, I don't mind. I was just gonna ask, does Oberyn have like a spare lightsaber he could give to Lindis or no?
No.
No.
The only lightsabers that are currently known or in possession are yours and the one that Jin has.
Yeah, I'm not giving mine up. No.
The broken. It's broken right now.
Oh, okay.
Or it can only be turned on for a very short period of time.
All right. Okay. Just checking. Okay. Yeah. All right.
All right.
That's fine.
All right.
I know.
Going
Now
back.
I know.
So
All right.
The dragon said that, but I don't know if Jarisi was on board with that.
What is?
So the dragon said to give her the choice. But did Jarisi, was she on board with that too, or she's only going to
Jarisi
pay us if we
wanted
deliver her?
her.
She said she was going to pay you if you brought
Her
Linda's.
back.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, um, so going back to the topic at hand, Oberyn
Oh,
was
okay, yeah.
gesturing to TB about the artifact, and TB asked, "What is it?" And
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not 100% sure if I'm being honest. I, tell you what, uh,
What do you think it's supposed to do?
well, I, believe it holds some, Banshee Smanshy Jedi secrets.
Can you tell us those secrets when you find out later?
Hmm. Well, I
If
think
they're
that was part of the
relevant to
deal,
us?
right?
I don't know, was it?
I mean, the deal
I'm-
was for you to introduce us to her, and well,
Yeah, and we're gonna
turns out we
take her,
didn't
but
need you for
like,
that.
but if you find out something from this, and I like hand it over,
you do hand it over.
like, if you find out something about it that could help us keep her safe, then can you try to send a message somehow?
of course I can. I have means to, like, communicate with her, right?
I quickly give him my fucking contact info.
Okay, okay.
To Oberyn.
Yeah,
Okay.
In what way, though?
Let's
this is
see.
my direct line with the bedroom eyes.
On Spacer.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, I mean, once I figure it out and learn whatever it can teach me, I'll really have no use for it. So, sure thing. Just, take care of Linda's, please.
All right. It's at this point another segment fills.
All right.
During this
Wasn't
conversation,
the segment for us to get to the place?
no, the segment at the clock.
When the Empire
This is
gets
a
here.
Sith.
Oh,
Yeah.
when they get here.
Okay.
Okay.
This clock is on
How are we
JJ's.
on that clock?
We are a
We're
third.
at 4.
Yeah, we are a
Okay, I thought we
third.
were closer to a half. Okay, not too shabby.
During this conversation, Junto goes over to TB and says, "What the fuck happened in that temple?"
Wait, who asks?
Junto, the one
Is he
who,
just asking all of us, or?
yeah, he's asking all of you, but he's looking mainly at TB.
We were attacked
By who?
by Sith, I guess. At least that's what the group of people that stormed in after said they were. I don't know.
What
I
group of people
recognized her, right, at the time?
recognized?
The lady, right?
No.
No.
Or you recognized her from the documents? Yeah,
Okay,
that was.
yeah.
Tikatana,
Yes.
do I know the difference between Sith and Night Sisters?
Um.
I mean, Zarya does, but does
I-
Dash?
You mean Doc or your Dash? Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have everybody roll a study, like everyone does it,
Okay.
to see if they do know.
And like
I
just
don't-
controlled
I
standard.
don't. I don't think I would. I don't think I have any reason to know, to be honest.
Position?
To control position, standard effect.
Oh, well,
Uh, yeah, you do know the difference. For you do know the difference between them. And you also do know, though, however, Night Sisters who do delve into the Force, and uh, they do tend to become Sith, though, however.
Yeah, but they're just Sith adjacent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Night Sisters, they're more so like witches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of Sith, but they don't abide by the rule of two.
Yeah.
right.
So,
I mean, Doc knows this. He's still laying down.
yeah.
Not saying shit.
Junto, though, says to you guys, what group of people? At the mention of that, you could see his whole demeanor change. He's looking pretty fucking nervous.
Oh no, they had like spears and shit.
Yeah, they attacked us.
And he
I mean,
says,
they're dead.
"They're dead?"
That
Well, I mean, except like the
That
one with the
part.
lightsaber.
John is saying the people who came in or the people that attacked you guys.
Sorta both. I mean, we killed some on the way here.
yeah.
Kanto, what are you not saying?
He says, "Were these group of individuals the Morgukai?"
Were they?
They came in after.
They came in after.
Yeah, they were some of your species, right?
He says, "Yeah."
Duck is now sitting up on the cot.
He says, "Did you meet the commander?"
We did meet Herbel.
Okay. He's my uncle. So, yeah.
Kanto, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Your
Honestly,
uncle?
yeah. Well, all right. Fuck it. So make a long story short, my parents had this deal with that lady you talked about, Countess Valeris, and deal didn't go well, and she killed my father, and my uncle wanted me to follow his steps into the Morgukai, and I said no, and I've been trying to separate myself from mainly this planet, but I came across Oberyn at that point. So I've been trying to separate myself from this place.
Can you get him to back off?
He's not he's not the one doing this. This stuff that's happening right now, and at this point, another segment fills in the clock. This stuff that's fucking happening, it's only Reg Nick 2. Only male Reg Nick 2 are in the Morgukai. People like me. That's it.
Well, how about you separate yourself from this planet and we get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we should all just like take the ship and leave at this point.
We don't have enough space on our cruiser.
Fuck.
We can stay in our brand new kitchen.
Yeah.
No. I mean to get to the ship.
The speeder.
Oh.
How
Speeder
many does it seat?
4.
4 or 5.
Five.
And
Five.
there are.
There are
Us 4 and Lindis is the 5.
you 4, Lindis, and then if you want to include Oberyn and Gento, that's 8.
Well, does Gento have a speeder?
No, he walked here.
Wait. Oh, we're at Oberon. Does
Yeah,
Oberon
yeah.
have a speeder?
Does he?
Or any vehicle?
I'm
I
gonna
already
s-
had-
Access to a vehicle?
I'm gonna say you can Oberyn, you can consort with Rye, your ex.
So, Rise on this planet.
This is just roll and we'll see.
Roll what?
Consort.
Oh, consort. Okay. I have nothing in consort.
Okay, this is gonna be a disadvantage roll.
Oh.
All hell.
Shit.
All
I
it
mean,
says.
Okay.
it's just your ex, right? It's fine.
That's
You left on like good
You
terms.
said
right?
desperate, right?
no. This is a actually, yeah. This will be desperate position. This will be
Wow, why'd you ask?
This will be standard effect. Hey, it benefits you guys.
Wait.
So
Yeah.
Well,
I wanna try to assist.
okay.
I don't know if Oberon wants to leave though. To be honest.
Well, Angel wants you to.
3.
wait, is she into him?
Wait. No. Yeah, I wanted to assist,
Oh, wait.
so you would.
Okay, so
Oh shit!
oh,
Sorry.
so just roll
For,
again.
oh.
I'll let you re-roll this roll, and this time
With one
add
bonus dice.
yeah, because it'll give you another, and yeah.
And
So
Angel takes a stress.
I missed what was said. Roll just with one dice.
So
Or,
yeah, so when you can redo the roll, same thing, desperate position, standard effect, but you add +1 bonus die.
okay.
A 2.
Oh.
Well,
They hung up on me.
Well, there goes
You-
that idea.
Put you to voicemail.
Well,
you
bye.
you remember having a speeder, but you had let your ex borrow it when you guys were still together, and
Never returned to that bitch.
he Rye is nowhere to be seen.
They took it and left.
Ghosted. You hate to see it.
Hate when they take the sling.
Look, I'll be honest. I got a lot of stuff. Fuck. On the back burner here. I'm not leaving.
Is there enough time to do 2 trips?
I wouldn't
Well,
feel safe doing 2 trips, but
I mean, we got who we needed.
Angel looks very sad,
it's
especially
Wait, you have a
when
thing
Tini
for
says
him?
that. Yeah.
Oh,
I do.
I
Was
thought
it not obvious?
I didn't think like that way. I don't know.
oh,
It quickly
Thought you just
became that
wanted
way.
to- Oh,
we kind of need to leave before they get here.
it's at this point that another segment of the clock fills up.
wow.
We're halfway there.
Let's leave.
Living on a
Fine, let's
prayer.
fucking go.
All right. Before you guys go, you see Gento come by, and he says, "I can't really help with speeders or anything, but I can help you with this. I can honestly tell you the fucking Empire might show up, and since you're taking Lindis to the rebellion, they're probably going to try and follow. I know of someone back in Varl. Her name is Nyx, and I think she can help you guys cover your tracks."
Can I add her as a contact, Dan?
Nyx?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, where was she?
The planet Varl.
Oh, Varl.
Where we
And
made
what
the
was her
stop.
name?
Yeah.
What was her
And
name?
Nyx. Nyx.
Nyx on Varl can cover her tracks. Okay.
She's someone who I've owed money. So if you find her, tell her that I sent you and that I'll send her money when I can.
Where is she? And Varl, obviously.
She's in a town called Dushta. It's Dushtuh. Dushta.
Not Douch.
Shut the fuck up.
I just want to make sure. So she's in shower shot.
uh, Yeah, on a planet called Varl. She's in a town called Dushta.
Cool. It was great seeing you guys. Bye. And then I leave.
All right.
Yeah, Angel kind of pouts and huffs out the door.
All right.
Yeah, we go to
Lindis,
the
wait.
thingy.
When
What?
when you're done saving the world and being a hero, come back. We'll have a drink. Just protect yourself, okay?
Linda says, "Okay. Can you do me a favor? If
Uh, yeah, yeah.
when you get better, and if you are still alive, can you try to keep an eye on my mom and brother?
Of course.
Thank you.
Don't do
And
anything stupid.
you too."
Uh, Oberon takes another sip out of his flask.
All right. Um. So you guys head back out the door. You look around quickly. You don't. You see a couple bodies scattered about. Not too close or anything, but uh, they're face down, just blood everywhere. But there's no cloaked figures, and you guys quickly move to the other side of the building to where the Land Rover is. Um, and you all load up onto it. Lindis, she looks around. She says, uh, "I forgot the layout of this rover. Did we make it like a Jeep, or was it just like uh, no roof type deal when we were going for design? I know we were talking about it, Angel, a little bit.
I don't remember. I think it was covered. I don't think it was like open air Jeep.
Okay, okay,
Not necessarily like armored. I don't think we can do that, but
okay.
yeah.
So you all get in the Jeep. Who's driving and who's in what seat? Who's in the passenger? Who's in the back?
I'll be in the back.
I guess I'm driving like I fly.
Okay.
And I think I would also be in the back to give JJ the front seat just in case she needs to shoot something.
All right, then I take shotgun.
Okay. Lindis, she kind of goes in the middle of Angel and Doc. Um, and uh,
Actually, can Doc be in the middle?
okay.
Yeah.
You want the hump seat?
Yeah. Because Doc is tired and the hump seat should not be able to really do anything. Smile.
All right. And you guys start. TV, actually roll a helm for me. It's gonna be a control position and standard effect. Five. So you start going. You start up the rover, um, and you guys start going. The rover, it's mainly built for 4 people max, but five it can do. But again, it was mainly built for 4, and so it does. It is a little bit slower. You have to put in more effort into the pedal. Um, but you guys start going. That's when another segment of the clock fills up, and we will take a break right there. So
Are we ending
not ending.
there?
No, not
Or
ending the session. Just like a mini break, like
okay,
5-minute break.
gotcha. Um, is there a way to check? I wanted to look at the other, like, so the veteran and your abilities. Choose a special ability from another class. Is there a way to look at the other classes?
Um,
It's
I don't
in
know
the
if I have
playbook.
access in their sheets.
if you,
Oh, I do.
it should be, it's in one of the things I sent you. It's the player sheets
Okay.
where it says SAV release player sheets.
I was looking for it in Discord, but did you email it?
Yeah, yeah. I can't. It was in the email with.
Okay, okay, okay. Player sheets. Okay, awesome.
Oh boy. Sorry, I was just looking at some things. Just looking around. But yeah, I this is gonna be. Ooh, it's juicy. Okay. Alrighty. Hang on. Let me.
Excuse me.
How dare you? Oh wow.
Oh my.
I made this extra carbony. It's still fizzing even though I poured it a while ago.
What is it?
Carbonated water that I made. You can even see the.
You made water?
I have a
Is it like
soda
the
stream. It's soda
yeah,
water.
yeah, yeah.
You can still see it popping. Like that's how. That's how I ended up doing like 6 pumps instead of like they say like 4 for stronger. It is still fucking going.
All right. Is everybody here?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
All right.
Lord.
So, you guys are driving. It's about 20 to 30 minute drive on the speeder, and mainly trying to get past bodies that are scattered throughout the city. You can still hear brakes, crashing sounds, people screaming. It's not as loud as it used to be before. They're getting a little bit quieter, but it's still, you can still hear them. And you you guys are driving, and TB, you get a notification on your communicator, and you look, and it's from 4-2. And on the message, 4-2 put is saying, "Where are you guys?" Yeah,
That's the response.
that. Is that going to be the response? 4-2 is like, okay, still alive. I see.
In one of my D&D games, the DM rules, like, if you say it or you do it, it happens. So,
Yeah.
like, no going back.
Yeah, I did that on accident. I forgot that my comm was like replying right when he said it. Yeah.
4-2 replies, "I'm used to this."
We're on the way. How's the ship doing?
4-2 replies back, "Fine. There's people around, but they haven't looked at the ship."
I didn't know 4-2 could talk.
Well, he can send messages.
Okay.
You can't really
So it's more
understand.
like I'm okay.
You can't understand his beeping when you're right next to him, but all astromech droids, they can communicate through a messaging system
Okay. So it's like popping up as like
as
a
text. Yes.
text. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know.
Okay. Um.
What
So
else?
you guys you're looking down at the communicator, and I need Angel to roll a study.
Oh boy.
This is going to be a risky position. It's going to be standard effect.
Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. Well,
So
shit.
you're looking around, and it's hard. It's You're looking around and you don't notice it in time, but uh you see a cloaked figure uh shoot uh at shoot at you guys, and it shoots the wheel one of the wheels of the rover, and immediately you guys all go flying off the vehicle. No seatbelts, unfortunately, for this rover.
Safety last.
Yeah. And you all go flying out, and the ground is sand, so it's not too hard. Um you hear Jin screech before half of his body goes into the sand. But uh you're all now on the ground, and the Land Rover is it's flipped, and it's completely upside down. And the you see Angel, though, the cloaked figure from before. They're coming with their blaster out, pointing at you guys. So, what do you guys do?
So I have, as part of the load I used, I have repair tools, and I imagine even if it's not the case, in the uh rover would have a jack. I want to try to jack, like, use a jack to try to flip it back over.
Is that
Um,
person like
the person's coming.
Walking towards us.
Yeah, the person's walking towards you guys. You guys are about maybe 5 to 10 feet away from the rover, and the person is coming. They see all of you guys on the ground, and they have their blaster out.
How far are they? We're a few feet from that, but how far are they from us?
They're originally about maybe 25 feet. They're now 20 when you notice them coming.
Okay, I thought they were farther. Shit.
JJ, you had your blaster in the sand.
Yeah.
You guys not do
Oh, Jin's gonna go to Doc. Because the lightsaber's still hidden in his vest right now.
Okay.
No, it's not.
So he's
while I was laying down, he took it from him.
No, but then I put it back.
Oh,
when the guy I put it back when the guy got all weird and defensive when we mentioned Jedi or something, or somebody said Sith or Jedi and he got weird.
Junto.
So Jin picked up on So Jinto mentions Jinto got weird about it, and so then Jin put it back.
Been oblivious to all of Jin's fuckery.
He's just tired. He is out of it.
Yeah.
And so he's coming down from his drop too.
Yeah.
Oh God, I forgot you were pretty twisted. Okay. So Jin's doing that. I guess Angel's maybe gonna try to hide behind the speeder or the rover.
Okay.
Time,
roll a skulk for this one. And I'll give you a bonus dice for this because this is Jin. I feel like Jin's species would be somewhat proficient in this, so I'll give you a bonus die.
Jin's not hiding. Angel's hiding.
Oh, Angel is okay. Then never mind.
Yeah, Jin's going to Doc. Angel's going to try to hide behind the rover.
Okay.
So
this is going to be a risky position. It's going to be standard effect.
Standard. Okay. Oh boy.
Okay. You try crawling to the opposite side of the rover, trying to hide yourself, but you move one hand and instantly a shot is fired and it's blasted right next to you, and you hear this person say, "Not another move," and the figure looks around at you guys and sees all of you. You're all down, and this figure says, "Well, I don't think I can take all of you on at once, but I think the rest of my group will." And you see them pull out a communicator and saying,
before he uses it, can I shoot it with shoot first?
Yes. This will be risky position, and this is going to be a standard effect.
And since it was hidden, do I get an extra bonus dice or no?
You can either do that, but if you do that, then it's going to lower the effect because you're taking time to quickly grab it.
Okay, then a bonus dice then.
Okay. A 6. So you get a gambit.
Nice.
So you go and you shoot, and it's at this point too another segment fills up in the clock, and you shoot as the person presses the button, and you shoot at their hand, and the shot was almost powerful enough to completely blow off their hand. You see um, the communicator go off or fly out of their hand, and their hand, it's just hanging off by somewhat of a thread, and they let out a scream. But the communicator did, however, it did go off. Um, but the person is now grabbing at their hand and on their knees now, just screaming. So, what do you guys do?
I pick up the communicator and hand it to Angel.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Um. Okay, so yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Okay. You see on the communicator, the person, or you look at the communicator, and it has a little screen saying like who to communicate to and everything. And you see on the screen it says Dracera.
Oh,
And
okay.
all of you I also, at this point, you guys are about maybe now on foot. um if you go on foot, you could probably make it to the dock station about 10 minutes. With the rover, it would take about 5, maybe even less.
But we also have to flip over the rover, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to lose the rover.
Yeah, it's a pretty good asset.
All right. um
And wait, I'm going back because now I'm confusing Dracera and Jarisi.
Jarisi was the is the
Jarisi's the commander.
Jarisi's the commander. Jercera was the Dathomirian, the Night Sister that you encountered in the temple.
Oh shit. Okay. Uh and is this just a straight up like voice communicator?
Yes.
So she like activated it, but she didn't say anything before it got blasted?
She activated, and if someone else was listening on the other end, they would hear the sound of it going on, and then the start of a yell, or they would hear a blaster go off, and then they hear a yell before it gets cut off. The start of a yell before it gets cut off.
Got it. Okay. Hmm. And we
I
heard
made this
her
too
talk.
strong.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll just hang on to it and keep an eye on the communicator.
Okay.
And I'll hand I'll give the jack to TB and
Okay.
say try to flip it.
Okay. So you're having TB do it?
So I help?
Yeah,
Or
well,
is-
I'm keeping an eye on the communicator.
Okay.
So yeah.
I mean, I can help, like, overturn it.
Okay. So
So what do we do in that?
so TB, you're gonna rig the with the jack to help push the rover over,
Oh, I haven't rolled one of these, and I have a 2.
and JJ, you're going to assist.
Wait, you have a 2 in it?
I have 2 dice, yeah.
I mean, I think that's safe then.
You guys have, I believe, 2 gambits at this point.
We used them, I think.
Or you have,
Or no, we have one, I think.
yeah, you have one.
We got one back because of a 6.
I'm not too
Yeah.
stressed, so I'll push myself.
Okay.
Is it going to be controlled standard?
This is going to be desperate position, so you get an experience point. And this is going to be great effect. And you get, yeah, 6.
That's
so
the first one too. That's okay.
Nice.
6 by 4.
Okay. So you get the experience point. And it takes about takes a couple, or it takes about like at most 1 minute for you guys. You have the jack, and you have JJ trying to help with pushing the rover over, and you guys struggle a little bit, but then you guys are able to finally pull it upside, or back to its form, its upright form, and it's you can see though quickly the wheel, the front left wheel of it it's pretty messed up. There's a hole, but you could still drive, but not at max speed.
Well, we were already not driving at max speed.
Well, yeah, but it's now slower. Now another
I would like.
another segment fills in the clock, by the way.
I'll hand the uh I'll hand the communicator to TV and try to patch the tire with the repair tools.
Okay. This is going to be risky position and great effect.
Risky. Great. And can I get a bonus for the tools?
The tools are what's raising the. Or sorry, my bad. Oh shoot. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say yes, but the effect is going to be standard instead.
Okay, so rig. Actually, I do have 3. Okay, never mind. So risky, and you said great effect.
It's gonna be
If I don't do
Um.
because so the tools I can up the effect or do an extra die.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll up the effects instead of the die. So
Okay. So it'll be great effect.
Great effects. Okay. Come
Wow.
on, meow.
A 5. Okay.
I'll take a 5.
It takes a bit. You try using your tools to pump air into it and to try and patch it up. You have Jin help you out a little bit as well. He's trying to pump the air to its. It's like those fuck.
The train track things.
Yeah, the train track. Exactly that. And you get enough air and then you patch it up. It's a wheel now. You can drive with it, but the air probably won't be. The air will probably run out slowly, but it will run out.
Okay.
So, but it looks like it's enough to make it to the ship.
Sweet. Let's rock and roll.
So, you guys get back on the rover with Lindis, and all of you guys start driving. You get to the dock, or to the dock station, and you are met instantly with about, you can't count, but it looks like almost 24 cloaked figures.
And we're already on the ship, or
No, you guys just pulled up to the dock station, and you are instantly met at the entrance with about almost 24 cloaked figures.
Can we run them over?
Um. Well, uh, if you want to try that, you
Well,
could.
once we got back in, I wanted to grab the communicator back from TB too, since he's driving.
Okay.
Well, TB's the driver, so I mean,
I mean, can if we were to, well, we still would have to get out of it if we got into the ship because the garage thing part of it is separate, right?
Yeah. So like, there's a little compartment for the rover, and then you have to get into the another side for the ship.
Oh shit, that's right. I keep thinking it's like Serenity, but it's not.
Like one person could go in with the rover and then climb through like a ladder, but it's not. There's really not enough space to
Yeah.
like do that in the span of time that you guys would want. But you guys are met with about two dozen cloaked figures.
Mm.
And it's at this point that another segment fills in the clock.
And these are the same like Dathomirian looking.
They you can see from, because also the rover has lights, you can see the cloaked figures there. You recognize the same white and black, or the same white skinned with black tattoos on the Dathomirians, and then you see the on some of them yellow with black tattoos, the Zabraks.
Hmm.
And you see a figure move through them, and uh, you see uh, this person's not cloaked at all, and you all recognize seeing white skin with black tattoos, white hair is Jursera.
The one
And
that we're supposed to.
Fuck.
not
Oh, the one that fought us?
yes.
Okay.
And she says, "Do you remember what I said before I left? That if I saw you again, that you would die? I guess it's
Well, you
just that
said that to the
moment."
other person, though, not to me.
this is true. We're not
Not
associated with
them.
Oberon.
And he's not here, so you're not seeing him.
You helped him, though.
Help
But
is a
you
very
didn't
strong
address
word.
us, so
Wasn't it you? And she points at JJ, who killed 3 of my people.
Yeah, and they were trying to kill my friends. What am I supposed to do?
kill's a strong word.
This may be a long shot. Can I try to use the fine hacking rig to like overload her communicator through this and like have it like
Explode.
explode or superheat or something? They're fine hacking tools.
That's true. I'm gonna say you can, but you have to tell me if it's either going to give you a bonus die. It's gonna be, this is gonna be a risky position, limited effect, but you can tell me if it either you want to give yourself a bonus die, or do you want to raise the effect from
I want to
limited to
raise the
standard.
effect.
All right.
So
Um,
risky,
yes.
standard.
Before you do this, though, before you roll,
Okay.
I need Doc to roll a study
Okay.
with this is gonna be control position, limited effect. A 2. um,
I'm
you
tired.
you're just you're super tired, and you thought that maybe you heard something that's you're not used to, but you're you don't know. But Angel, you can roll.
Okay. Well.
5. Uh, you you try messing with the rig while JJ and TV are basically having a conversation with Jersera. You try messing with the communicator, sending spamming messages of whatever, sending as much junk like hot single moms in your area shit. Just fry it. And uh you you do it, and you can see on Jersera's side, her communicator, you see a little bit of smoke. uh yeah, there's a lot of static. um but there's smoke uh billowing from the communicator, and one of the uh one of Jersera's followers, one of the cloaked figures, uh sees it and grabs it, and as soon as it grabs it, it explodes, and you see this person's hand uh, is just a stump at this point, and they let out a scream. This causes a distraction, and uh, uh, this distraction uh, causes everyone, they're looking, and Jersera's still keeping an eye though on you guys, but also looking at this, and uh, you hear, um, you all hear this noise. It sounds like a horn, like a uh, like a war horn, and bless you. And you hear this war horn, and everyone's looking around, and you hear another one, um, in a different direction, and uh, you all of you guys see to the right, near the outskirt or on the outer edge. Um, oh, it's back now. The static.
Yeah, Dan,
Why?
you're spitting out some static for some reason.
Oh, it's my radiator.
Um, but you all see, come. You hear a large number of footsteps come, and uh, you see the familiar footsteps of or the familiar outfits and figures of the Morgukai coming in, and they're all marching, and they all stop about maybe 20 feet, 20 to 25 feet away from you guys. They're a little bit closer to the to Jersera's group, and you see in the middle of them kind of pave a way through, and uh, you see your Urable come through, and he looks at Jersera, and he yells out, "Jersera, your reign of terror is at an end. Surrender now. We might consider letting you live." And at this, you hear another set of footsteps coming through, and uh, you see coming through the crowd of the Morgukai, the familiar figure of Oberyn.
Hey, he didn't say that. I just heard my name. So
Hey.
hey.
Does he still have the limp?
Yeah, you're limping still,
Aw.
but Jersera looks at Urable and says, Well, I see there's more people to kill. Should be exciting. And you see Yerbal raise his axe out and yell, "Soldiers, attack!" And instantly, both groups just charge at each other, and Jersera follows suit, and you see her turn on her lightsaber, and you see both red blades sprout out from the hilt and just spinning, and an all-out brawl ensues between these two groups. You see, from what you can gather, you see a one Morgukai warrior just take his spear and just stab a Zabrak in the abdomen and just raise him up in the air and just throw him over your guys's Land Rover into the ground on the opposite side.
This is the distraction we need. Let's get to the ship.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
at this
down.
it's at this point that another segment fills up in the clock. You guys should be at 11 now, out of 12.
Thanks,
We
Dean.
are.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
You see, Lindis looks around and she says, "Fuck," and she points up in the sky, and you see what looks to be several TIE fighters coming through the sky. They're in sight, but they still got to make their way over. So,
I mean, since Oberon's here, like, does he want to come with us, or?
well, so you guys wanted to. You guys are starting to get back into the ship with the rover.
Doc is.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, as soon as I did the hack to her communicator, I wanted to pull the batteries out of mine.
Okay.
Or out of the the one that that I used.
Yeah. So, TB, I need you to roll a helm for me. This is going to be a risky position. It's going to be great effect. I don't know if TB heard me. I think you're muted, Dan.
Oh yeah, that's still my radiators.
Okay. Did you hear about the roll?
For which one again?
Helm, and it's going to be risky position, great effect. A 5. You start driving. You floor it. You put the pedal to the metal with the rover as much as you can, and the rover, it can go at max probably like 80 miles an hour. With 5 people, about like 60, but with also 5 people and a shitty tire, it's about 40 miles. But it's still enough. And you see this Zabrak, who's in a fight with a Morgukai warrior, gets shoved and is in your pathway, and you don't have enough time to react before you just fucking hit him with the rover, and he instantly goes under and is crushed. And you just go over him as a speed bump, basically, and make it into the dock station. You guys are now in front of your guys' ship. 4-2, you can see 4-2. He's in the pilot room, and he instantly you hear some beeping, beep boop boop bop, and he opens the Land Rover compartment.
And we're gonna run in there, I think.
The Land Rover compartment, it can fit one person, the driver, whoever's going in, then they can leave through the ladder inside.
Oh, okay, and then everyone
Yeah.
else can try and
Yeah,
make it.
4-2 opens up the other compartment that leads into the inside, the main interior. And as you guys are coming in or going, leaving the rover for TB to drive in, you hear behind you Jursera, and you hear her lightsaber, and you see she's has a cut on her cheek. She's bleeding from it, not a lot, but just a little bit. And she says, "You're not going anywhere. You're all gonna die. I need that holocron."
We don't have the holocron.
Lies. And she, Oberyn, during this time, you're about near the entrance. You're fighting off a Dathomirian. I need you to roll a scrap real quick.
Oh boy.
It's going to be a risky position, great effect. A 5. You 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 have a limp too. By the way, so actually this should have been standard, but it's fine. But you're fighting off even with this limp. You're uh you're able to kill this
Kicking
Dathomirian
ass.
with your purple bladed lightsaber. You go and you just stab him in the chest, and you pull back, and you're trying to keep yourself focused, but you're limping still. And then you see Jersera. She's about this point, maybe like 20 feet away. You have a wall. You're around a wall, and she's about 20 feet away, and she's in between you and the group. And she has her lightsaber, and she looks like she's about to charge at the group.
Can I use kinetics to get myself behind her again?
Let me reread this. To propel yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is gonna be a tune. It's gonna be a risky position. It's gonna be standard effect.
Great. Can I try to cut her stupid head off?
um,
Damn, ballsy move.
it's going to lower the effect to limited.
What if I aid and like shoot at her or like attack her?
You want to assist?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get a bonus die, and JJ takes one
So-
stress.
So risky.
Risky-
What'd you say?
This is gonna be. I think with the assist too, I'll let it be standard effect.
Okay.
You get one bonus die.
Wait, so it's risky standard and then a bonus die.
Yes.
Oh lord.
6. So you go and propel yourself. Also, you get a gambit, by the way. You propel yourself towards Jersera, and while you can't cut off her head, you go in. You try going for her head, but she was a little too late in cutting, too late in noticing you, and she goes to deflect using the force, but she's a little too late, and you go and swipe with your lightsaber, and you swipe at her hand, and you instantly cut off 3 of her fingers, and she screams in pain, but she still resists enough, and it was the not the hand that's holding her lightsaber, but she resists, and she goes in with her lightsaber, her spinning lightsaber, and deflects the rest of your lightsaber, yours, and you both are now in a fight. And
while she's distracted and has the pain cut off her 3 fingers, can I try to use the Force to make her lightsaber come to me?
Oh shit!
you can try. This is going to be desperate position, limited effect, though. This is going to be a
Can I
tune.
assist again and shoot at her
um, yeah, you
I'm
can.
inside of the thing.
You're inside. You're now. This is giving you enough time to go in with the rover.
Like
You
feel like I'm trying to get this started.
Yeah, you're trying
Yeah.
to get us out of here.
They can
Yeah.
get on.
Katana, can you explain the devil's bargain again to me?
So the devil's bargain, you can. It's the same thing as kind of pushing yourself in a sense, where you can take a devil's bargain to either raise the effect or give yourself a bonus die, and if you, however, the consequences are much more severe, good or bad. If you fully succeed, then there's still a potential consequence, a negative consequence to it. If you fail, it's a much more severe consequence.
I would like to take a devil's bargain.
Okay, and are you raising the effect, or are you giving yourself a bonus die?
Is JJ still assisting?
Yeah, I'm still
right?
assisting.
Yeah.
I'm still assisting. Yeah.
Okay. I will go. JJ's assist will take it from limited to standard, and then the devil's bargain will give me a bonus die.
Okay. So it will still be, or this is I said desperate position. Yes.
Yes.
Desperate position, standard effect, 1 bonus die. With the assist from JJ. 4.
I get an XP, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
So you try desperately to take the lightsaber, and oh my god. That was terrifying.
What? I don't know.
Get that out of here. I don't want to see that.
Why?
Like an
Your hair
egg.
looks so good.
Look like an egg. So you you go and try to swipe the lightsaber to pull it back, and JJ, you shoot at Dracera, and you're successful. You shoot at her arm, the same arm that with the hand that's has the 3 fingers cut off, and she grunts in pain, and she tries to move her lightsaber after deflecting from Oberyn back to you guys, and as she's trying to do so, Oberyn, I need you to roll a scrap for me.
Hey.
This is going to be a control position, extreme effect.
Oh.
A 2. So you go to try and for an extreme you go and try to swipe down to kill Dracera. However, when she deflected and points the saber, um, you uh, you go and you miss her, but you hit the right below the emitter of one side of the lightsaber, causing it to break, and that side just that blade disappears, and she goes down, and uh, Doc, you try to grab the lightsaber during this, and you you reach out trying to grab it. You see it move. It's moving towards you, but you just it's too much for you. After everything this entire day, you go unconscious,
Okay.
and this is level 3 harm in a sense. It's not something that you have to recover. This is going to last um, about a couple hours. So
Okay. So the partial success was me giving Oberon the ability to do
yes, yes, the consequence for this, the devil's bargain, was you passing out.
Yeah. Cool.
And so Dracera she goes back and sees Oberyn again, and uh, she goes and fights. And it's at this point that the clock has now filled up for the Empire.
Well,
Oh boy.
feel like I tried to start the.
Oh yeah, so um,
Oh,
you guys hear?
God.
Oh my God, so
I
gassy!
myself.
You can start a ship with that. um,
You list
so
to the next star system.
yeah. So you, as TB, you're trying to start the ship. I'm gonna need you to roll a helm for me. This is gonna be a desperate position, great effect, and I'm gonna say you get a bonus die because 4-2 is right there trying to help you as well.
Okay.
During this, you hear the TIE fighters it just land.
Wait, what effect?
Great effect,
Okay.
and you get one bonus die, and uh, you see several TIE fighters land a 6. So
Thank
um
you, bonus die.
so you guys I'm assuming the rest of you are coming in to the ship.
Nope.
Oh hell yeah.
No?
I'm unconscious.
I'm going on the
Oh,
ship.
oh yeah.
Oh.
JJ and oh yeah, that's true. JJ and Doc, you guys are at the entrance. Doc is unconscious. The lightsaber is about, I'd say, about 10 feet away. And uh Dracera is still fighting off though with Oberyn. And so JJ, it's really up to you if you want to try and grab Doc, or
Jin
Leave
is. Jin's gonna try to help.
Jin's gonna try and help.
Jin's gonna grab, yeah.
The other lightsaber.
Well, I guess I'm trusting Jen because I'm going to help Doc into the ship.
Okay, roll a scramble for me. It's gonna be a risky position. It's gonna be standard effect.
Oh, wait, me or Angel?
JJ.
I'm scrambling to get Doc up.
Yes, to pull him into the ship.
So that would be what position again?
Risky position, standard effect.
Okay.
And then after that, Angel, I need you to also roll another scramble, or roll a scramble for Jin.
Okay.
I say this would be a bonus dice for him. A 2. You're trying to pull Doc up, but he's heavy.
He's a
Uh,
thick boy.
he's heavy, and again, you're also super tired.
He's actually surprisingly more heavy than he looks.
Yeah.
Strong like bull.
Your shooting arm is just completely sore. Your arms are super sore from carrying all these guns, the hatchet, and everything. And so it's and then Jin or Angel, I need you to roll a scramble. I'll give you a bonus die for this because again, I feel like Jin would be more mobile.
Okay. So position.
It's gonna be desperate, and it's gonna be standard.
Right.
A XP.
And 1 bonus. Let's go. Jin's gonna push himself, so I'll take 2 stress for it and do a bonus die.
Okay. A 6.
Thank God. Okay.
Yes.
Jin just with all his little fucking might. He's stockier
Oh
than he
wait.
looks too.
Oh wait, fuck. No. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so fucking stupid.
What?
I just realized. Okay. Shit. Because Dracera's still holding a lightsaber. That's what I totally forgot. She's still holding it. The Devil's Bargain, or not the Devil's Bargain, Oberyn cut off one of the emitters, so she's still holding on to the rest of the lightsaber. So,
So Jin's not going to get it.
No. He's not going to get it. He's dragging Doc into the ship.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's what he was doing the whole time.
Okay. Okay.
That was my intention. Anyway.
Yeah, that was okay. Okay, then disregard what I said. Dracera still has the lightsaber.
Okay.
So
yeah, that was gonna be it. Jin was gonna do that the whole time. Then, if the lightsaber was on the ground, that's what Angel was gonna do.
Yeah. Okay.
But if she still has it, she ain't fucking with that.
Yeah. So, okay, JJ, you're struggling to pull Doc into the ship, and Jin, you're trying to grab Doc from under his arms and pull him in. You're kind of doing it, but still super slow. And Jin grabs one of Doc's legs and just starts pulling, and you're kind of a little bit surprised at Jin's strength at this moment. Maybe it's adrenaline. Maybe he's been lifting weights of some kind. That lightsaber is pretty heavy for him, but he helps you out, and yeah, he's getting those gains. So Oberyn, you are fighting Dracera, and Dracera, she looks like she's not going down without a fucking fight. And
Dang, bitch.
You both are fighting. I need you to roll a scrap.
Can I push myself?
Yeah. This is gonna be a desperate position, and it's gonna be great effect.
And plus
one bonus die for pushing yourself.
Okay.
You guys have a 4. Okay. So you get an experience point. Kick her ass over. Okay. As you guys are coming in, and TB, you have the ship turned on, and you're about ready to take off. And Oberyn, you're fighting Dracera, and you're both going. It looks like though she's about to go down, and you're getting the upper hand, and you're just whacking at her. She's just holding her lightsaber up as just frozen in place because it's getting too overwhelming for her, and you're just going in and battering at her lightsaber, and eventually you go through the guard on the hilt, through that, through her hand, through the lightsaber, and then straight through her head. And her head just splits from the top, and she goes down limp, dead.
Well, she's dead.
I feel really fucking cool right now.
It's at this point, though, at the entrance of the ship, of the dock station, I mean, you see behind you several stormtroopers coming in, and they're shooting. Some of them are shooting still at that bundle of the Morgukai and uh, the Dathomirians, the Zabraks fighting. You see several stormtroopers just shooting at those, and you see some of them meeting at the entrance, and you see all of you are at now the entrance, including Lindis, are at the main interior room or the pilot room, and you see coming through the entrance the familiar black robed
Oh no.
of Countess Valeris. And immediately she ignites her
How
lightsaber.
did she get here? Oh my god.
And she sees all of you and she says, well, if this isn't a surprise. And
Oh, I thought Jin got me inside the ship, so everybody's
yeah,
in the ship now.
everyone's in the ship. Everyone's in the ship
Yeah,
now.
but she is too.
Yeah. Everyone's in the ship except Oberyn. And Oberyn, the Countess Valeris is now about 20 feet behind you. And you look over and she sees you. And she says,
Fuck.
well, I would ask you to get out of my way, but I know what the answer would be, so prepare to die. And
Alright.
Can I shoot
Let's
at
go.
her with the gun?
and TV, do you pull up with the ship?
Yeah, like,
All right.
can I pull up with the ship and, like, start shooting with it?
Our ship doesn't have guns.
Right.
It
doesn't.
does. It
Don't
does.
yet?
Not
Can I
yet.
roll down the window?
No, I was trying to
Drive-by
make it,
shooting.
like,
These windows, unfortunately, you cannot roll down.
okay.
Yeah,
Can
we
I
also
open the
need to make sure
door?
that she doesn't get Lindis.
Yeah. Well, you said she's on the ship, or she's like in the
Linus is in the ship. She's with you
like the
guys.
entrance?
She
I
came.
mean, Sith lady,
Countess Valeris.
Valeris. Yeah, she's on the ship, or like in the doorway to the ship.
No, she's at the doorway of the
Down
dock
with me,
station.
right? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not on the ship.
No. Oberyn
Okay.
and Valeris are not on the ship.
Gotcha.
And so all you guys though are in like the pilot room except for Doc. Doc is resting in the living room, I guess you could say. And you guys, TB, you pull up with the ship, and as you guys start going up, you see Oberyn. Oberyn, I need you to roll another scrap for me. This is going to be a desperate position, and it's going to be limited effect.
And I push myself.
Yes.
I'm currently with this push 2 stress away from trauma. Let's go, baby.
Okay.
Battle scars.
Don't worry, I've been 2 away from trauma for the last 3 sessions.
What you said desperate? What was it?
I'm 2 away
De-
right now.
Desperate position, limited effect.
I suffer from trauma.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
A 2.
Oh my god.
The last thing that you guys see is Oberyn charging hobbling towards Valeris, both lightsabers at the ready, and they both begin their duel. And it gets to the wind starts picking up again, in a sandstorm envelops through the city as well, and you guys pull up too far out of view of the two before all of you enter into space with Lindis in tow, not in tow, and Lindis with you guys.
And
But
they're fighting,
and they're fighting, and now having to go to Varl, or on the suggestion of Gento, try to get to Varl to hopefully get the Empire off of your tracks. And that is going to be the end of the mission.
Oof.
and it's time to.
Now it's
do a
time for
clock on the way
downtime.
over there. Yeah.
God damn. That was so
Are we
good.
doing downtime and a clock on the way over there?
The no, we won't do the clock. We'll do that next session.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the end of the mission. That was a lot.
That was a lot.
Yeah, there were so many
I
twists and
know,
turns.
I
Holy
wanna-
shit.
I
Well
want to
done.
take drugs.
Now it's time to do
Let's
drugs.
do
Yeah.
drugs about it.
Yeah, now it's time to do drugs.
No, wait, Linus, don't drink anything.
I'm 19.
Wow,
I
it's
do
like
what
a
I
big
want.
We
here.
can't hear you, bitch. Go fight.
It's okay. He's back as like a ghost hologram.
Oh no.
He's just like
He's
this.
with Hayden
Damn it.
Christensen.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Damn.
But yeah, again, thank you to Dummy for
Yeah.
joining us on this session.
Yay!
I hope you enjoyed.
It was fun. Yeah, I did. Thank you for
That was
having me.
great.
So
Hell yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well,
That's-
Oberyn, in my headcanon, cut her in half, and then he's just getting drunk and celebrating. So I'm gonna go do that.
Okay.
Thanks for defeating the big bad.
All right, all
Yeah.
right. Thank you guys again. That was a lot of fun.
Yes, thank you. Hell yeah.
All right,
Thank you.
See you guys.
See ya.
Hi, dummy.
All right. Well, I guess we can take our break now, and then we can do downtime.
I'm at the
Sounds good to me.
table. Yeah.
Sure.
All right. 5-minute break. Oh boy. Oh my god. That was a lot. I haven't done downtime in forever. Oh boy. That was a lot. My god. I'm still coming down from it. But yeah. So okay, I'm trying to remember downtime. I think we do experience first, and then we do the rest of the things. That means I have to pull up heat. Where is the heat? Heat. Where are you? There we go. All right. So, I need to find. I forgot to do this, but factions has been something I've been kind of bad at, but we'll be okay. Rip over in maybe. Oberon looks like the pyramid. The pyramid emote dummy. Okay, I dig it. I dig it. Okay. I like it. I'm trying to see if I can maybe make. I need to contact my original artist, my emote artist. That's the default that they have. Um, but now that there's follower emotes, animated emotes, more slots for sub emotes, I need to get more. Oh, Cade. Cade, you shouldn't have. Oh my god. All right.
That was
Is
so much fun. Oh my god.
is everybody here?
A potato.
Flew around my room.
What? I'm
What?
a potato.
Oh. Alrighty. Is Doc back?
Yeah.
Is JJ here?
Yeah.
All right. So first things first. Experience. Yes. IGGY. Um. God, we're so gay. um. We're gonna start off with Angel. Experience. By the way, Doc, I totally forgot to mention because you got this is one thing I totally forgot to mention to you guys in that whisper. Doc gained a new ability. This is a homebrew ability, and upon gaining it, your playbook advancement resets. So you're back down to
Yeah, yeah.
0. But
Okay.
um, to Angel, you addressed a tough challenge with technical skill or ingenuity. I'm going to give you 2 for this. For the multiple reasons that I can give you. I'd say your little drone with the droidicas, um, the using your rigging skills to help with the tire. Just to name a few. You express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I'm going to say I'll give you 2 for that as well. Um, when talking to Lindis, uh, just and also with your background with Raiders and everything definitely helped with convincing her.
Sweet.
Um, and again, too, just a reminder, since we haven't done this in a while, you can put whatever experience that you get from that into either the playbook or you can put it into the rest of the other 3, the insight, prowess, or resolve.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm
Um,
putting it in the playbook for now just to keep track, and then
yeah.
I'll throw it around if I need to.
And struggle with issues from your vice or traumas. I'm gonna say no, not yet. If you overindulge by chance, then maybe. Who knows? But yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
See how the
Doc.
drugs go.
Yeah. Doc. You addressed a tough challenge with insight or compassion. I'm gonna give you 2. You helped heal Oberyn, and you also uh, you healed Oberyn, and you also with your insight, even though it was hindered for the most part um, from being drunk, it was still uh, allowing the force to uh, allowing yourself to welcome the force. It did uh, help you in using that to throw the droidica as well. That was something. You express your beliefs, strides, heritage, or background. I'm going to give you 2 for this again because with your background as a doctor, that did come in handy multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
You brought someone to life, pretty much. Or saved
I
their
wouldn't,
life.
I wouldn't say not to life, but on struggle with issues from your vice or traumas during the session, I'm gonna say no.
Mm-hmm.
So That's it for you. JJ. You addressed a tough challenge with charm or audacity. Had the audacity to be a bad bitch towards Yerbal.
I mean, yeah, I'll go with
Yeah,
that.
and also with against Dracera, against all odds, you still you're fearless, and that's takes a lot. So I'll give you 2 for that. Um, express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you 1 for this one, uh, mainly for just your background as a scoundrel. It's that helped you out with your ability. Actually, you know, I'll give you 2 for this. I'll give you 2 because with that logic, you as a scoundrel knowing your way around the city, it was very suitable. So that's it.
Oh, I was
And
gonna say, what about for JJ when she helped someone else that wasn't even part of our group?
that's true. So yeah, it's in total 4 still. Um, TV, you dressed a tough challenge with speed or flair. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna give you 2 for that with the rover and the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I'm gonna give you 2 for this as well, and uh, with 4-2 helping you out um, with the ship, as well as sorry, my mind's going blank. Shit, after all that, um, but with 4-2, and then also you as a pilot your using like your grapple hook, even though in the last session against the Zabrak, even though it didn't work as you intended, you still used it. So I'm gonna give you 2 for that. And then struggle with issues from your vice or traumas during the session. Again, 0. We'll see.
Wait, so is that 6 total?
No, 4.
Or 4? Okay.
Two from the first objective, the address a tough challenge of speed or flair, and then 2 from expressing your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
Okay.
And then the last thing is the ship sheet, ship experience.
Oh, let me open that.
Execute a successful transport or smuggling operation. I'm gonna say 2 for this one. For Lindis, and then also for also having the holocron as well. Even though it's not related to the ship, it's still the objective from the first session. Contend with challenges above your current station. I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna give you guys 1 for this. The only time it was really above your current station, in this case, I would say was when Countess Valeris showed up. Knight's sister, the Knights, or Dracera and her clan, they weren't. They're mainly one group. Same thing with the Morgukai. They're both very small, so it's nothing too out of the ordinary compared to the Empire. Bolster your crew's reputation, or develop a new one. I'm gonna say I'll give you guys 1 for this one, because of the your reputation right now. Even though it's not entirely out there who you guys are, the ship has been noticed by several people, including Countess Valeris. Valeris knows that ship. It's the one that she gave you guys.
Smile.
Yeah,
He gave us,
gave.
Is our oh sorry, go ahead.
And then the last thing is express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew. I'm gonna say give you guys 1 for this. mainly for inner conflict, having to deal with essentially two cults, or not cults, but two groups who are essentially now at war with each other. That does create a conflict. So
wait, how many total is that?
in total, that is 6. No,
No, it's
5?
5.
5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
5.
been marking the playbook
Yeah,
advancement whenever you
5.
said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got it.
All right, that's it. And then that's it for experience. And then the last thing is the faction sheet.
Yep. What are we going down in?
Oh shit.
Let me pull it up. All right.
I've got it open.
What do you mean? Everyone loves us.
We're scrappy
So,
scoundrels.
Yeah,
so
lovable
scamps.
is that your guys' crew name?
Lovable.
Probably the
scamp.
hateable scamps.
The hateable hooches.
And those
Just
bitches.
the hateables. Just
I like that. I'll vote for that one.
Yeah.
All right. So 0 heat, smooth and quiet, low exposure. No. 2 heat, contained, standard exposure. No. 4
Oh
heat,
boy.
loud and chaotic, high exposure. Maybe. 6 heat, wild, devastating exposure. I'm kind of voting for that one.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So we're wanted now.
Oh, because we got the clock
Yeah.
and the Empire found us.
Empire found you. A fight broke out. A massacre
Oh,
happened.
somebody added more to it.
That's because you guys were at 4.
Because we were at 4.
Or yeah, you guys were at 5.
No, we were at 4.
Oh yeah, 4. Sorry, you guys were at 4.
And
then
you had 6. So
yeah,
we would
6.
have 2.
Yes.
Okay,
And
so we
then
should be
you
at
went
1 since we take -1 heat during payoff.
Not yet.
Oh.
So plus 2 heat if killing was involved. So that's an extra.
Kill a lot.
That's a
killing
big
was
yes.
definitely involved.
Yeah.
So we just got
Be
like a
those
plus-
murdering bitches.
Plus 1 heat if there was a high profile / well connected target.
Yep.
Jercero was killed.
She was a
So-
big one.
And the target was us getting Lindis, which is yes.
Yes. So it's only 1 heat. So
Yeah, I added it.
yeah.
Okay.
Not 1 each, but just 1 in total. So so you guys are at 1 and level 1. So I have to roll.
boy.
I get to roll the entanglement. I need to pull it up. Where is it?
Oh my
Pull it.
god. Oh jeez.
Page 180. Alrighty. I never had to do this, so this is exciting.
We didn't get any money,
Yet.
right?
Uh
We'll be rich when we drop her off, but
yeah.
Maybe.
fucking better, or else someone else's head is getting chopped off. I want that 14 cred. Holy fuck.
You can use my axe.
Down.
Yeah, you did steal 2 things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going with my shrine.
On the chair. All right. So oh fuck. Okay.
Oh god. I don't like that reaction.
So here's the thing. This is the opposite of so you guys want to get a 1 because a 6 is the worst.
Oh god.
So I'm gonna roll 1d6.
Hoping for a 0.
A 1.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Number 1.
We should be the lucky motherfuckers.
Ship trouble.
It's that
So-
damn engine again.
Yeah.
So let me just quickly read Ship
All together
trouble.
with prayers and duct tape, and we're all out of both.
A ship system acts up. Damage a system. So let me pull up the ship. What exactly do we have? I'm gonna say for this, your jump drive is currently damaged. It actually no. I retract that. Your fake transponder is disabled. It's buggy. New software update was pretty shitty.
It's a Microsoft transponder.
Yeah, it's a new Apple update. It's really buggy, crashes a lot, restarts itself. New model just came out.
Oh no. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that we had that. Definitely could be worse.
But
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, on the
fake
palace.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I
So
added it in the description.
here's what would happen if I rolled a 6. I'm pulling it up. I would have to roll on one level 2,
Mm-hmm.
and if I rolled a 6 on there, I roll on one level 3, and then if I rolled a 6 there, I rolled a 1 on level 4, and then a 6 there is
You blow up.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
The Empire sends a Star Destroyer to capture your ship.
God damn.
So
I mean, we fast as fuck, but I don't know.
but
Bum,
yeah.
bum, bum. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
that's it, I believe. I'm just double checking. Oh, the other thing. After that whole thing, the Night Sisters were considered. They're they're not actually no, I'm just gonna list them here. I'll do it.
On
Sure.
the fringe.
They're going to be in the fringe.
Do they know? Like, I thought we kill all the Night Sisters now.
There's still one Night Sister,
Oh, damn.
Winona, who's still you don't know where.
Writer? Oh.
That's I wish.
I got it.
All right. It's gonna be -2.
Okay.
You can put Night Sister / brothers because the Zabraks too are.
What are you doing, Night Bro?
I mean, the Night Brothers are subservient to the sisters.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna I'll move it over there. There we go. All right. So you're -2 with them. But yeah, that's it. So now we're down to do free time. So everyone has 2 free downtime activities, and yeah. So we'll start off.
I would like to ask you a question.
You can ask me that question.
So I'm reading in the rule book, and I think it's page 52.
52 of the book or 52 on your browser?
It's 52 of the book. It's 62 on the browser.
Okay. Yeah.
In the middle of the book, I mean, in the middle of the page.
Switching ships or changing playbooks.
Mm-hmm. And then the third paragraph of that.
If, however, this change in playbooks represents a growth of the character or transfer of the action ratings of the PC, you can keep some special abilities already earned through veteran advances, and the PC's starting ability is replaced with the new playbook starting ability.
So I was thinking if Doc could switch from a doctor to a mystic.
I thought it wasn't switching, it was that you just get an ability.
No, it said you can. the
No, it'd
full
be switching playbooks.
so the full thing it says you might want to change your character to a different playbook, such as a mystic becoming a muscle, or the group may decide a different ship matches their playstyle better. If the PC or ship was created a few sessions ago, but it's later realized that a different playbook is more appropriate, just recreate this character or ship with a different sheet, keeping the same number of advancements, no harm done. If, however, this change in playbooks represents a growth of the character, transfer the action ratings of the PC. You can keep some special abilities already earned through veteran advances, and the PC's starting ability is replaced with the new playbook's starting ability. So,
I was thinking switching from Stitch to a Mystic. I'd lose the I'm a doctor, not a, and
yes,
then
and then you would
I'd
get
keep the force healing, and then I'd keep the welcome anywhere because it's still
yeah.
part of my background that I'm a doctor.
I'm gonna say yes, you can do this. This is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a lot of work. I'm gonna what I'm gonna do actually though is I'll make a new sheet just so you can just look at whatever and copy and paste.
Yep,
So
that's what I was gonna suggest.
I'm gonna just do this real quick, and while we go through downtime, you can translate everything, and then we can go over it. So. Okay. There you go, and then I'll put it down as Mystic. I'm gonna say, for this, to get rid of all the contacts, the weird friends that it's labeled, and then just transfer all 5 or 6, I think, for you.
Yeah.
Over.
Well, I only have. I mean, I have old friends that I haven't interacted with yet, so I can transfer them as well.
You can transfer those over. Everything that's listed from the Stitch or over to the Mystic, and get rid of the Mystic contacts.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay. So I'll leave you to last so you can work that out.
Yeah.
But for Angel, what would you like to do for your downtime?
All right. First, I wanted to double check that the training insight power means that one XP counts for 2 pips in one of those.
One downtime activity counts for 2 experience.
The train. I see. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. So I would like to do shit. Okay. Are we gonna do as a group? Are we gonna do a home cooking or a drug binge together?
I thought we were gonna do drugs together.
If we want to do that with TV first.
Oh, the home cooking. Wait, yeah, because that's what I was thinking. TB should do it because you have the +2 -2 thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But if we do the cooking, then your one downtime counts for everybody's, so then we don't have to use a downtime for it. So should we do that first?
Who's going to be the one to start to do the home cooking? Who's the one who's going to initiate?
It should be TB, since that's the only way to get the +2 -2, right?
Mine's to do not home cooking.
No,
but
mine's to do our vices.
Yes,
right. But we have home cooking as a vice. Everybody gains. That's the ship thing that we got.
I'm gonna say sure, you can do that. Again, though, it says on the home cooking too, whoever's doing this has to spend a cred, because ideally they're using the cred to get the groceries for this.
Right. I mean, the ship has a cred. We can just use the ship cred.
Okay. If that's what TB wants to do.
One of TB's downtime for it.
Okay, so TB's using cred from the ship?
Yeah.
Okay. So, in that case, everyone indulge in your vice. Then
And then how does that work again?
you go to your character sheet, and when you indulge your vice, it takes it takes that line of behind those first pips.
Mm-hmm.
It takes whatever action category has the least amount and rolls however many. So, for example, like Doc, since Doc rolled, uh, Doc has 0 pips in prowess, so it would go from there. So Doc is rolling with
Oh, it takes the lowest.
disadvantage. Yes.
Okay. Shit, it takes the lowest. Yeah, fuck it. Okay. So, how do you roll specifically for the vice? You just roll
Uh,
with prowess?
no, you go to oh, you go. It's right.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, right below your vice purveyor.
Okay.
So, a 2. So let me pull up. Let me just reread TB's ability. When you indulge your vice, you may adjust the dice outcome by +2 or -2. An ally who joins you may do the same. So everyone who does this, including TB, wait on TB to roll.
Yeah.
So everyone can plus or -2 to their
Oh, they're all
roll.
clear. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll add
3. I'm gonna add plus. Oh wait, plus or -2. Not like I can't do 1.
I'm
Is
gonna
it up to 2 or is it?
I'm gonna say it has to be plus or -2.
Oh, okay.
You can't do 1 or minus.
I'm not gonna adjust mine
Okay. So
because it's optional.
okay. So you rolled a 3, so you clear 3 out of the 4 stress, so you're down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then Angel, you rolled a 2. I'm assuming you're gonna.
Yeah, so I'm gonna add 2 and make it 4.
Okay. And
So I'm down to
then
4 total now.
and then Doc, you rolled a 1. I'm assuming you're gonna +2 for 3. So that's TB
I've been
using.
muted this entire time, haven't I?
Yes.
Oh, hey.
I've been talking the entire time.
Oh,
I
no.
did not hear you.
Sorry about that. Like I was telling Cade where the indulge vice button was, and then he's like,
Oh, yeah,
I got it.
I did not hear anything.
Welcome back.
Yes, I muted myself while I was typing everything. I'm almost finished.
Oh, damn, nice.
Yeah, I just have to add the clocks.
The other thing I'm gonna say too for your items, you keep your items. You don't gain anything from being the mystic. You don't get
Well,
not yet.
I don't have any of that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It
Jedi
would
Knight
not make
is
sense
active.
if I just randomly got
Oh,
a
that's
bunch
good.
of items.
Yeah.
Shit.
So, yeah, going back to Angel, you still have your 2 free downtime activities.
Yeah.
And I forgot, I isn't there 1 mushroom left or 2 mushrooms from the blue
Ooh.
mushrooms?
Mm-hmm.
We have 2.
Yeah.
2
Each heal
mushrooms.
1 stress.
Yes.
I would like to eat one of those, please.
Okay. You clear 1 stress.
Yeah, let's share. Let's have a nice shroom experience together.
Okay.
You're doing drugs.
Oh my god, I'm telling you on Nancy Reagan. Oh my god.
No, not the war on drugs. I'm going to
Um,
do. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask if, since I'm not getting any of my mystic items, can I transfer over my doctor items?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm torn because oh, actually, first off, free. So bale and wire and mech tape. Extra downtime activity to repair, and the repair activity costs you 0 cred. So I'm gonna do that for the. Ooh, I'm not gonna do that for the transponder. I'm going to use that to have Jin repair the lightsaber without Angel knowing.
Um,
I'm currently in the middle of a clock where I'm studying lightsaber
yes.
to see if.
Yes, that's the thing.
Oh, I didn't know
It's
that.
it's
Okay.
halfway finished. There's 2 segments.
Yeah.
If you want Doc, you can do that. It's gonna be another study.
I won't be able to use my
Well,
downtime for it though.
okay. Can I combine the two? Because I have Tinker. When you work on a clock with a rigger hack, or when you study a schematic, fill +1 segment. So can I use the extra downtime activity
to examine
that
it and
costs
look at
0
it.
cred to do a +1 segment? So it would be 2 segments on the clock.
Well, I have 2 segments on the clock. There's 4 total.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so that would fill it up
yeah,
if I combine those.
yeah, so no matter what, it will be. I'm gonna say roll a rig for this. If you get a 4 or 5, a 4 to 6, you can do a little extra shit with the lightsaber. But
Okay.
if you're
Uh,
or another action with the lightsaber.
control.
Yeah, controlled standard effect.
Oh,
A crit.
critical.
Okay. So lightsabers, not really. You've never really seen them before, so this is new to you. So it takes a little bit of time, but that lightsaber clock is filled for you, Doc. So you can remove it. It takes a little bit to examine it. Jin's kind of nearby, kind of like looking over, thinking, "What are you doing with my toy?" type deal. And you examine it, and you're looking at like the middle part. You're taking out screws and everything, and you takes a little bit, but then you pull off this one piece and you see a little window in the inside, and in the inside you see this green looking crystal.
It's the
In the
Kyber crystal.
it is a dull, it's like a dark dull green, and it's heavily cracked. Like it's about to shatter. So
We might need to tell
Okay.
Jen not to use the lightsaber until we can get it fixed.
Yeah. I mean, if you tell him that, he'll.
Yeah. And I would like to show him the cracks so that he knows it's not just
Yeah,
me saying it.
for sure. Yeah.
Jin's kind of looking a little sad, disappointed, pouting a bit.
Yeah. But I'm trying to see if there's a way. Okay. After this, Jin's gonna like frantically run around and try to grab uh like pencil and paper and draw kind of shittily like a weird wonky kind of circle, like not so much circle, kind of wavy circle on the ground with like floating above it uh kind of looks like that crystal but big, and it's just frantically pointing at it like.
Yeah, he's drawing the crystal from the original place that we were in.
Yorubun.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. That's when you say that. Yeah. He gives you a big hug.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then
sweet. So
I'm
that's
gonna
that.
hand the lightsaber back and like make sure you do not let anybody other than me or Angel play with this.
Gives you the thumbs up.
All right. So that's a free down. That was the free
Yeah, that was a free
downtime.
repair.
Yeah. So, or I guess inspection for this.
So
Um,
okay, so
but
that's interesting. Then that does change some things. I'm gonna use my 2 things to train in prowess.
okay,
So that'll fill me up, and I'll have 1 extra, and I'm gonna put a point into Skulk,
okay,
and that'll do it for me.
okay. So that's it for Angel. Now we'll go back to Doc because I'm assuming you're still fixing
I mean, I'm
things.
finished with copying everything over.
Okay. We'll go to TB right
Yeah.
now since TB did the.
Okay.
So you have 1 free downtime activity because you used 1 for the home cooking.
Yeah. Um. I'm looking at the downtime thing again. Where's the activities?
Let me find the page real quick.
Oh, I thought it was on our sheet.
No, it's on it's in the book. It's page 175 in the book.
You can recover, you can train, and we have training bonus in everything. So if you do XP or any of the 3 skills, you
You
get
can
double.
you can lower your heat. You can do downtime activities or that's fuck, what am I doing? You can
Yeah, I was
you can
just
lower heat, you can
wait. So
recover.
wait, we have. Wait, why do we have 5 heat again?
Uh
Because we got a lot of heat from that
We
last
went
mission.
loud as fuck.
that whole mission was chaotic. There was a massacre in the city. 2 clans went to war
So
with
we
each
got
other.
9, not 6.
You got 6, then 2 for people dying, and then 1 for
So
2.
9.
Yeah, so yes, 9.
Okay, yeah. Then that was just a yes. Then I'll try to get one of those away.
Okay. So you can, how to do this is going to be we're going to go to the faction sheet, and you can either uh, you can pay a faction to help reduce the heat. Okay, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, you can pay a faction to lower or to improve your reputation. So like uh, any local black markets, any of the houses. Um, you can ask your contact. You can ask either like Takala, who will ask like this faction uh, to do this, or even who do you have? Who's your? You can ask Triv.
Mm, I guess I don't know. Ask one of them, or do I have to? And we have to pay still, though, right?
You can give the cred to your contact, and they'll give it to the
How many?
faction.
Is it just 1 cred?
Yes,
Okay, I'll do that.
and
What
then
faction should we ask?
it's up to you. You can choose, and then
Um, which ones do you think, you guys?
I mean, you're the one
Wait,
sending the creds, so I would say you choose.
I believe in you. Also,
wait.
did we
So
take the
it would just
-1
be a
heat for
plus.
just passing through?
Yeah, we took the -1.
Okay.
uh, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So we should be at 4 now.
Yes.
And that would mean that we just do +1 status with them, or what?
It's
Or is it -1 because
If
you
you
owe
if
them?
you're at 0 right now, so if you don't pay them, you can still do this. You can but and not pay them. But you'll be at -1 with them. And but if you do pay them,
If
you're
we
at
do
plus.
pay them, it's a +1.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know. I'm like looking through all of them now. Because wouldn't it be kind of limited who they would know? It's not like they could just ask any faction.
I mean, you try to tell me how it would fit, and most depending on what you tell me.
I don't know how it would fit. That's the point. I don't know.
I would say then, for an example, for this, you could ask like Takala if they could possibly ask either the Force Mystics or any Jedi possibly, if they could bring attention somewhere else, um, or even maybe a company. You pay them an entrance and you pay them credit. They'll most likely tell you, uh, like, sure. Or even ask like Takala, since Takala is part of the Rebel Alliance. You could ask them.
I guess maybe ask them like to
Bring attention somewhere else.
bring attention so that we can, we
Or
have someone that they want anyways, right?
yeah. Okay.
So
So in this case, you pay them, and then
is theirs?
the Rebel Alliance is at the very top of the fringe less corp, so the third column.
Okay. So it'd be +1.
+1, and then you get to roll. This will
Okay.
be a
Is it the roll fortune thing?
no, this is an action. This can be
Okay.
You can, in this case, you can either consort, you can sway, you can command. One of those three I would recommend.
I'll try and sway.
Sway with Takala.
Either way, sway or command, but
Okay.
I feel like
I'll say sway then for this. I roll that.
okay.
It's gonna be control position, and it's gonna be standard effect. If you want to push yourself, or if you want to put a cred to give yourself another bonus die, that's possible.
We have a gambit left over too, I believe. I don't know if we can use those during downtime.
You can, but again, gambits do not reset until missions start.
Right.
So you can use a gambit if you want.
Because it's going to reset after this
reset.
downtime anyway.
Yeah. It's not like they accumulate, right?
No, they
like you said, it resets.
Use it or lose.
Or is
it?
This is a downtime, so the next thing would start as the next.
No, the next thing is prep, and then it's the mission. Whatever you find out what your next mission is. So
we just wouldn't have downtime, or we wouldn't have a gambit for the prep.
Yes.
If you used it now.
Yeah. Yes.
Which is the prep travel.
Prep, no, that's still considered downtime. Prep is when you're given the mission and you have to you're at the place where the mission is taking place.
Oh, okay.
So, like, the prep for this was when you arrived at Kantan. And then the mission started when you guys arrived at the temple.
I'll just do the regular 1 die.
Okay. You just roll it. 3. So how I've been this was also stated in the beginning, how I'm doing heat is different to stress. You don't clear 3 heat, you clear 1 as if it was a clock. So this clears out 1 heat.
So now we're at 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 to 3 would heal 1, 4 to 5 would heal 2, and a 6 would heal 3.
Yeah, and a crit will heal 5. And if you're at 1 level, since you're at 1 level 1, if you let's say for example, since you're at 4 and you rolled a crit, that would clear 4, then drop you down 1, so you want a level 0, and then I think +8 heat. So,
Okay.
but yeah, that's
That doesn't clear heat then?
um, it does.
You did. You cleared
Yeah,
one.
Oh, okay. I don't. I'm.
Islay, I
I'm
know.
There's a
confused.
lot going on.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm very confused sometimes. Always.
Islay.
Okay.
Um,
It's okay. You're pretty.
I am.
let me. Sorry, I'm just messing around with some things. Okay. All right. So that's it for TB, unless you want to spend a cred to do something else.
No, I don't. I don't think I. Because I technically can't even get out any creds because I spent a cred.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How does that work again? If
So-
they're
You
in
have
the
to spend
stash.
2 creds to take a cred out.
Yes, you have to spend 2
Oh.
cred to take a cred out, because that's essentially you're paying the bank to. There's a fee.
Like a. That's.
So if you're doing something and you're taking one out of the stash, it costs 3.
If Can you repeat that?
Or
If you
so
want to use your stash, you're gonna have to take
So
2
if I wanted
creds
to
out
take-
of your stash.
If I wanted to
to
take
use the one,
cred
or
out,
it's just it costs 2 to do what would normally cost 1.
Yeah, if it's from the stash.
Okay, it doesn't cost 3. Like I'm paying
no,
2
but
to
like
get
if I
one out.
wanted to take 1
just
cred
costs
out,
2.
then I would have spent 2 creds, which would mean I would still only have 1 cred.
Yeah, you know what? Since we haven't done it yet,
That makes no sense.
it doesn't.
now.
It says it in the book,
Interesting.
but I'm gonna say no. We're not doing that. So I'm gonna say you can take it out of your stash if you want, no fee or anything like that. So that's my
Love
rule.
that.
It's my game. Eat my
Yeah,
ass.
I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Like I'm like, oh
Yeah,
no,
I
I'm
love it.
down to 1 cred. I want to take 1 cred out. Okay,
Listen.
it costs 2 cred. So I have
Listen,
1 cred.
fuck capitalism. Fuck capitalism.
Fuck JP
I feel like
Morgan.
it would make sense if there was like
It's
in
expensive to be
D&D how
poor.
there's gold and silver and
This is
stuff,
true.
but like it doesn't make sense of like
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Fuck overdraft fees.
So fuck that.
I like this.
So if you, with that stated, then TB, if you want to take more credit out or anything like that, if you want to use, because you have a lot in stash.
no, I kind of just don't want to have just 1 cred in my, just in case we need to spend it later.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move to. I'm just moving
Same with
2
Angel.
over. So
Hell yeah.
We're broke, but we still got drugs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's gonna be it. We did Angel, we did Doc. So now it's JJ.
We haven't done me.
Okay, sorry.
But JJ can go next.
Okay.
Here, wait.
Let's see. Oh, I was originally going to put 1 point from my playbook advancement into prowess.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to do a training
Okay.
to max it out. And then I'm going to put 1 in scramble.
Okay.
And so I have 1 more free activity, right?
Yes.
Is there anything I can do, like, ship-related with that?
You can either talk with Takala or GRC, like on the contacts, or even your own, and ask them. You can consort with them in a sense to see if they know somebody who can repair it, or you can pay somebody. You can pay a faction yourself to help repair it. Or if you want to roll yourself to try and see if you can repair it.
With my 0 in rig?
If you want. You don't spend a cred in that at that point.
So let's see. I can train. I can do that. I can do the faction stuff.
Also, at this point, Doc, by the way, since it's been at this point, it's most likely been a couple hours when we're doing this in game time. Your level 3, your unconscious and your exhaustion are gone.
Which is fine. The exhaustion would have went away whenever, because I'm using one of mine to recover.
Okay.
Um. Let's see. I guess I'll just do another training and put that in resolve.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Okay. So that's it. Let me quickly. I'm just putting this as a note for myself, but I'm putting it in the fake transponder. It's broken. So.
Yeah, it's in the ship notes.
And I also put the tire
Okay.
of the rover in there.
Okay. JJ did both of her free downtime activities was the training.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, last but not least, Doc, what would you like to do?
My first is going to be recovery so that I can heal from the sprained wrist.
Okay.
My 4 is 4 for the experience. I'm going to put 2 in resolve, which clears that, and I put a pip in attune.
Okay.
The other 2
Does that put you at 3?
Yep.
Nice.
You have to roll for the recover, by the way. It's not just a full.
It says clear all level 1 harm. If it's a 2 or a 3, then you have to start a healing clock. But ones you.
Okay, yeah, my bad.
No worries. I've had 10 minutes to read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other 2 I'm going to put in prowess, and then my last downtime I'm going to train in prowess again.
Okay. So I think that's it.
Oh, and JJ, whenever you trained, you knew that since we have everything.
Yeah, it's 2 points for each.
Okay,
one,
cool. I just wanted to make sure.
All right. I think that is it. So, yeah, that's gonna be the end. We did it.
We're still alive.
We did it.
Yeah,
We're flying barely, but
we got a name
we're
now
out there
too.
So yeah,
and
so wait,
no
what
one
is
important died.
this?
What?
So what does this mean now? Like, how does this affect us that we have one wanted level in hut space?
So
That
this
means,
one,
like when we're traveling, stuff might happen. Right?
no,
like
it's at the end of each mission. At the end of each mission,
you have to roll.
I roll the entanglement.
So there's like an entanglement table.
Yes, and I can read it off for you.
That was the 1 to 6 that we did.
Yes,
that we got the lucky one on.
And that, yeah, it's one where you want to get the lowest number. If I roll a 6, I go into the next level. I roll.
Every level is just harder.
Yeah, so there is one for one at level 0, but I decided not to do that for this campaign. Just because it would be too much. I feel like for level 0, and I feel like giving you guys a grace period would be better. So if you ever go back to 0, it will be fine. But now you're at 1. So after each mission, I roll. 1 is ship trouble. So something goes wrong with the ship. 2, unquiet black. That is an alien or force creature finds its way on board. Acquire the services of a mystic or exterminator to destroy or banish it, or deal with it yourself. And the higher wanted level, it's actually no. There's a magnet 2 page. I'll go more into that another time. 3 is interrogation. System officers round up one of the PCs to question them about the crew's crimes. How did they manage to capture you? Either pay them off with 2 cred, or they sweat it out of you. Level 2 harm, and you tell them what they want to know, plus 2 heat. You can resist each of those consequences separately. Level 4 and 5, or 4 or 5 roll, reprisals. So, an enemy faction moves against you or yours. Pay them 1 cred per tier, allow them to mess with you, or fight back. If you have no faction with negative status, you avoid entanglements right now. So let's say, for example, in this case, if you didn't have the -2 or the -1 in the faction sheet and you rolled this, then this is essentially like your lucky roll. Like nothing happens. So really you want a 4, you want a 1 or a 4 or 5 in this level.
In 1. Okay.
And 6 I roll on 1 at level 2. 1 at level 2, a 1 collectors. That is a collection agency claims part of your ship, pay them 2 cred, give them the components, remove a ship module, or make them leave another way. So like a corporation comes and it's like, we're taxing you on this component. Either pay us or we're taking it back. Impounded. Dock authorities impound your craft. Bribe dock workers to lift the lockdown with 2 cred or steal your ship back. If you're not on a planet or station, you avoid entanglements right now.
So that's expensive being wanted too.
3, bounty hunter. An enemy faction hires a bounty hunter. Fight, evade, or pay them off. If you have no faction with negative status, you avoid entanglements right now. And then 4 or 5.
Negative? Oh, we're negative with Imperial
Did
Office.
anybody see the roll that I just did?
I did not.
Nope.
Okay.
It made the noise, so that confused
I didn't hear
it. Yeah.
4 or 5 is interrogation. That was from the 3rd roll in 1 of 1. Then 6, roll in 1 of 3. 3, your field. That is the closest jump gate calls to each of you in a language you cannot understand. Resist with resolve or take level 1 harm from the visions you cannot escape. I think it says you are field, not your field. And then 2, pirates. Where is it? Pirates attempt to take over your ship by force, outrun, fight, or cut a deal. If you didn't use your ship at all on the last job, you avoid entanglements right now.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I saw the roll there. 3, out of gas. A piece of your ship fails catastrophically, damaging the system and rendering it inoperable until repaired. If you didn't use your ship at all on the last job, you avoided entanglements right now. And then 4 or 5, arrest. A detective presents a case file of evidence to a judge to begin prosecution of your crew. The system police send a detail to arrest you, again at least equal in skill to your wanted level, or a ship of that tier. Pay them off with cred equal to your wanted level plus 3. Hand someone over for arrest. This clears your heat and wanted level in the system, or try to evade capture.
Oh, that's why we should have kept Oberon on.
I don't think Lindis would have liked us.
Yeah, good point. But she's already on the ship, so what's she gonna do?
Yeah.
And then wanted level 3 or 6, wanted level 4. Wanted level 4 is not a roll. It's there's no there's
a 3.
Yeah, but for wanted level 3, if I roll a 6, you're now at wanted level 4, and the Empire doesn't say Empire in here. I'm saying Empire because it's the closest. It's the equivalent here. sends a Imperial Star Destroyer to capture your ship. And when you hit one level 4 in a system, you have to. They want to. An Imperial Star Destroyer is sent out to bring you justice, and you will have to find a way to get away. You cannot bribe them, and fighting them would be foolhardy. In any case, if you survive the encounter, your wanted level drops by 1. Resources for your pursuit aren't infinite.
Well, damn.
So,
Resources for our pursuit are infinite.
Yep, that means we will be God.
Yup. They don't sleep, but we do.
Yep.
So all that being said, may I
that
put forward we have 1 credit in the ship stores. Do we want to
yes.
use that to try and knock some heat down and possibly throw our gambit in there?
Sure.
Because there were a lot of those that cost 2 cred. So I kind of see this as an investment.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
TD,
why not?
JJ?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I was messing around with something. Can you repeat? You're going to use the ship cred to
The ship cred to lower our heat and also use a gambit.
So in this case, you would have to pay 2 cred because you're paying a cred to give yourself an activity, and then you're using the cred to pay the faction.
Oh, we have to pay a faction to reduce heat. Okay, sorry, I didn't know that part. Then I retract my statement.
I will say
I'm a broke ass bitch.
I will say you can. I think I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna need. I can look actually in here. I
We
think
like owe them a favor or something.
you can do that. That is a possibility. I'm gonna say for that though, you're gonna want to. I'm gonna have you roll for that. So
Or who we owe, or for like how big of a favor. Back alley handy. Yep.
it could be both.
I'll take care of
Mm-mm.
that.
I think it's
I
the
mean, the back alley
speaker.
handy is just courtesy.
Oh my god, that's the
Yeah.
tip.
Angel has small hands. You're gonna feel huge.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ, stop it,
Jesus.
stop it. Enough.
Wow, if I get a Jesus from Dan, I know I've gone too far.
Yeah, Angel's
Kate
got
also
baby
has small
hands.
hands, so just
Wow.
I hate all of you.
I'm just saying it felt huge in that bar.
Shut the fuck up. All right. Um.
Shit. Okay.
So.
Guess that's that.
I'm gonna say you can talk to a contact of yours or Takala as well. Takala's another contact, but you can. I'm gonna say you can consort with him, and we'll see from there. Or consort with anyone that you want to do.
I'm not a consort
Or
type,
okay, sorry. I
fortunately.
the three
But I
options.
guess it doesn't have to be me.
The 3 options could be command, consort, or sway. So
And this would be to sway to see if we can owe a favor instead of paying a cred.
yes.
And Takala he's a dockmaster and he's a in the rebellion.
Yes.
So shit gear, crew gear.
Are the upgrade boxes tied to playbook advancement or not? I think not. If I
I
remember.
think they're
Or,
Well, to the
creds.
ship playbook.
oh,
No?
oh, the ship
The
The
a
ship
bit.
has
boxes are
playbook.
Yeah,
creds.
the ship has a playbook. That's for abilities only. For upgrades and stuff, that's for you have to pay for credit, and that's also another thing where you talk to a faction to help you with.
I see.
Or you can have a mechanic use a mechanic work on that as well.
Wait, oh, I can. That could be one of my things to do an upgrade.
I'm gonna say for some things, like you can install like a vault if you wanted to, or a shuttle. But like to make a room like a medical bay or a science bay, you're gonna need a faction. The upgrades are also contingent on the size of the ship, right? Or is that stuff like whole? Yeah. So, um,
Yeah, we needed a bigger ship for another room. I think we talked
yeah,
about.
you needed a or no, you needed if you wanted to upgrade the size of the ship, you had to get the medical bay and the science bay. But if you do that, you need a shuttle because when it becomes a Corvette size, you cannot land on a planet with that. You have to have a shuttle.
Okay.
So that's what it was. So I'm sorry about earlier about not mentioning that. I totally forgot.
That's fine. I probably wouldn't have done it anyway.
But
I don't know if there's anything we really need other than maybe weapons.
do you still want to talk with whoever, Angel? And
Let's try it. Yeah, let's just throw it
okay,
out there. Let's see what old Takala has to say for us.
okay,
Because we're working for the rebels now, really.
or at least involved.
Yeah, that's probably a better way to put it. Okay, so sway.
Control
What are
position,
we looking
standard
at?
effect. Just a straight roll.
Okay, big money.
5.
Okay.
So you talk to Takala, and it takes about a day or so, and he says they can. He says I talked with the rebels, a different commander, not GRC. She's currently busy right now, and they can help. They're about to go on a mission. They're on the assumption that it's going to create some noise anyway, so they don't have to worry too much about it. But they are going to need a favor sometime. So with a 5, that will clear 2 heat.
If we owe a favor and we spend a cred for the extra activity.
No, you don't. If it was, so, you're spending the cred right now to talk to Takala, and instead,
Oh, that was already. Oh.
so
Okay.
you're spending the cred now. But instead of paying another cred to pay them to reduce heat, they're gonna help you anyways, but you owe them a favor.
I see. Okay, I kind of misunderstood, but I think at this point we take the deal.
Okay, so your guys' heat is reduced by 2.
So that brings us to 1. We need you have 6. Yeah, I was hoping to be able to get it, at least get the wanted off. Well, you earned those 6, so I'd say that's up to you.
You can do it next session, or whenever you get the money. So that's something.
Yeah, because it would be the end of the next one. We use the ship cred for that.
We'll
We believe.
maybe next session, maybe, who knows. That depends. But yeah, that's if that's gonna be it, then that's it for tonight.
Yay.
I
Okie
think
dokie.
so.
But
Well, we have a name now.
Yeah.
So I made wallpapers in Discord.
Is it the hateful hooches? Is that what it
Oh,
was?
I forgot it's hateful. Ones.
The Handy
Oh,
Joes.
it's the hated ones. Isn't it?
Or the hated hooches?
It's the hated ones.
You're welcome, Crisis.
It looks really good on a phone.
Oh damn. The Handed ones. That's so good.
And I made it look pretty much the same as like the Bad Batch, but
That is cool.
Oh, that
Holy
looks
shit.
dope.
but
Damn.
it says Scum and Villainy, so you know it doesn't
Yeah.
say Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
so right.
don't come for us, Disney.
Yeah. Sorry for using your font.
Oh, this isn't the
so-
same font. It's like totally slightly different. So it
Yeah, it's
doesn't.
not even yellow.
Totally slightly.
Yeah.
Do we have a reputation to put on the ship character sheet?
If I had to label you guys, I would say pretty daring.
Because that could consider bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one.
I would say like daring / bold, audacious.
Got the hugest peepees.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
So big, so juicy.
Stop.
All right, well, I'm gonna go.
Love it.
It is midnight for me.
All right.
Night, Dad.
Night.
Ooh woo.
Ooh.
Ooh
I added one more
Night
reputation
Crisis.
to the ship.
Night.
Smile.
Added what?
Yup.
Added what?
Sexy.
Added a reputation.
Oh god.
Daring, bold, and sexy. No arguments here.
Okay. Alrighty. Well.
Thank you, Kotana. This was fucking amazing.
Well, that was. I'm losing my voice. Fuck.